Today, I put every number 1 pick in the same draft class. We're starting this simulation off in the 2027 offseason. So any number 1 picks who are currently active, like Anthony Davis or Cooper Flagg, have been removed from the league. That way there aren't any duplicates. Going into this, the big question is, who's going to get number 1? The Wizards, Hawks, via the Bucks, because Milwaukee traded away a lot of picks in the Giannis era, and the Jazz have the top 3 odds. If OKC gets number 1, the whole league's in trouble. But really, if you have a pick in the lottery, you're going to get a good player. We were scrolling through some of those names. Lots of talent there. And the Pelicans land number 1. Oh, I guess they had a swap situation with the Bucks. So Bucks fans, y'all are already down bad from the get-go. You lose the number 1 pick to the Pels. But how about this? The Wizards are at 2, but the Grizz, they had a Lakers pick that landed 3rd, and their own pick was 4th. So they really cleaned up. Utah's at 5. With the first pick in the 2027 number 1 overall pick draft class, the New Orleans Pelicans will select Anthony Davis. A. Diddy is going back to New Orleans. And why don't you go head back to that subscribe button and click it. Also like the video, hype the video. AD going number 1 is nuts to me. I mean, this is a draft that features Bron, the Shaq Attack, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Big Mama Wembanyama. Anthony Davis went 1. I guess the Pels wanted somebody familiar. Pick 2, the Washington Wizards will select LeBron James. See, that's where I would have went with the number 1 pick in this draft. The Wizards made the right selection there. Grizzlies, back-to-back picks. This is an opportunity to change the fortunes of their franchise. They're going to take the Big O. I don't mind the Big O. Pair him up with Kareem, who's also in this draft. They were teammates in real life in Milwaukee. And the Grizzlies will take Kareem. Okay. They saw the vision. They know this is a proven formula. So why not run it back this time in Memphis? Kareem and Oscar Robertson. Pick 5, the Utah Jazz select Wembanyama. Yeah, I thought Wemby might have gone top 3. He ends up still going top 5, and I think Utah did a good job right here. Pick 6, like I just threw an interception and they ran it back. The Atlanta Hawks. Was that a good football analogy? Yep. What can I say? I know football. I got Tom Brady and the Patriots winning the Stanley Cup this year. Atlanta Hawks are going to take David Robinson, the Admiral, coming out of the Navy, 7'1", 227. Those biceps, man. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm going to edit that out. Pick 7. OKC should not be allowed to have the 7th pick here. They got Shaq. Oh my gosh. A front court of Chet and Shaq. And then you've got Shea, J-Dub. Whew. The league is in trouble. 8. The Orlando Magic are going to take Ben Simmons. Ni hao, Benjamin. He's back from fishing and he's returning to the association. We'll see how he does. Miami Heat. They take Magic Johnson at number 9. That's a steal, man. Magic Johnson, regarded by most as a top 10, if not higher player of all time, falls to pick 9 in this number 1 pick draft. Not bad. C. Webb at 10 is going to head to H-Town. 11, Sacramento. They get Tim Duncan. Wow. Duncan was still on the board at 11. Great pick for Sacramento, and usually you can't give Sacramento props very often, so that's a nice breath of fresh air, being able to say, wow, Sacramento did something right. Philadelphia 76ers, pick 12. Gonna take Hakeem Olajuwon. Hitting them with lateral movement. They do still have Embiid over there in Philly, but he usually regresses pretty quick in the 2K sim, so I think that's a good pickup. Brooklyn Nets at 13. We'll get Patrick Ewing coming out of Georgetown. Good pick there. Nets also have another one coming up at 17. My Warriors have the 14th pick. Still have Steph over there because, of course, he wasn't a number 1 overall pick. And they get D Rose, the Ultra Edition cover for 2K27. 100 on my wrist, 80 on my wrist. What? D Rose, D Rose. I don't know about the fit with Steph, but maybe they're thinking about after Steph because Wardell is pretty old. Charlotte Hornets, pick 15. Gonna get Cooper the Hooper. Yeah, I mean, we've only seen a season of hoops from Cooper, but he's looked quite good. I can't be too mad at the Hornets for taking him. 16, the C's. They still got JT over there, and they're gonna pair him with AI, no chat GPT. Allen Iverson is headed to Boston. 17 is the Brooklyn Nets, and they're gonna take Joe Smooth. Joe Smith. I wouldn't have taken Joe Smith. I'm assuming there's got to be somebody better than Joe Smith still on the board here. Yeah, Blake Griffin. We haven't seen Yao Mingo, Grandmama, Cade, AE. They took Joe Smith 5th overall. Those guys, Kyrie still on the board. Grizzlies have their 3rd pick of the first round, and they're getting Kenyon Martin. Respect to Kmart, man. I used to be a big Kmart fan growing up. You could go in there, get your Little Caesars hot and ready, crazy bread. If you know, you know. Detroit Pistons, pick 19. They'll get Yao Ming. All right, you can't be too mad at going out and grabbing Big China there. 7'6". Toronto Raptors gonna take Bill Walton. That's a fine pick. Pacers will select Big Z. Oh my gosh, the Thunder have back-to-back picks. Stop it. They get Dwight Howard and Blake Griffin. So they have Dwight, Shaq, and Blake. Front court and Chet. Front court's just silly. Bulls at 24 are gonna trade their pick. Sacramento's moving. They trade Sabonis in a future first, which is worth it because now you're gonna get Grandmama. Take Kyrie. Spurs at 25. They don't have Wemby anymore, but don't worry, Wemby, we're good. Joe Barry Carroll is here. Pick 26, Portland Blazers. There you go. Double C, Cade Cunningham headed to Portland because you know what the Blazers need, right? Another guard. Pick 27, Houston Rockets. This was their 2nd pick of the first round, and they're going to get Karl Towns. I like that. Stretch big, pick and pops. Nice. Charlotte Hornets at 28 will select Greg Oden. What could have been if it weren't for the injuries? Maybe he'll show us what could have been in this simulation. Pick 29, Phoenix Suns gonna take Born Yanni, a disappointing #1 pick for the Raptors. LA Clippers, last pick of the first round, go dominating. All right, it seems like it's starting to get a little wicked here with some of the names being selected. I'm pretty sure Kyrie hasn't gone yet though. Brad Daugherty to NY, James Worthy to the Pacers. There's a good pickup. Optimus Dime to the Pistons. They lost Cade to the draft, so getting a new PG and John Wall definitely needed. Rockets draft day, A. Wiggins. Anthony Edwards fell all the way to 35. What a steal for the Utah Jazz. 36, the Hornets will take Elton Brand. And there goes Kyrie to a team that, you know, is probably a big fan of him. The Brooklyn Nets. Utah Jazz got another one, and they'll get Elgin Baylor. Shout out to the Jazz. They're moving well. Paolo Banchero goes to Philly. That's a good get. Kwame Brown to the Washington Wizards. David Thompson goes to Sacramento. Sacramento's cleaning up. Knicks get Markelle. Maybe no injuries, he'll do better. Mark Aguirre to the Sixers. Austin Carr, don't even know him, to the Hornets. There's Z Rizzy, recently traded to the Pistons. Ralph Sampson fell this far to Philadelphia. Grizzlies get Glenn Robinson. Elvin Hayes to the Blazers. And then we'll see, you know, who the final few picks are. But it was starting to wind down. Name Danny Manning goes to the Knicks. Oh, there's Anthony Bennett going to the Blazers. Andrew Bogut was the last pick of the draft to Washington. So as far as teams that just really cleaned up here, we'll go over every team that got multiple players at the very least. So the Pistons, Yao Ming, John Wall, and Risa Shea. Now, Risa Shea, you know, but Yao Ming and Wall, good job, good hoops. Bill Walton and Bob Lanier for the Raps, strengthening up their front court. That's an area they could definitely use to improve. Chris Webber, Karl Towns, A. Wiggins for the Rockets, solid draft. Joe Barry Carroll, Derek Coleman for the Spurs. Oh, Suns only got Bargnani. The Thunder, though, they might have had the best draft, getting Blake Griffin, Shaq, and Dwight Howard. Timberwolves got nobody. That's rough. Cade and Elvin Hayes with Anthony Bennett to Portland. Wizards got Bron, Kwame, and Bogut. Oh, man, they didn't draft too many guys next to Bron. Philly cooked. They only had one first-round pick. Use that to get Akeem at 12. But then in the second round, you go grab Paolo, Mark Aguirre, and Ralph Sampson. Celtics grabbed AI. Oh, the Grizz had a good draft, too. Yeah, they got Big O and Kareem. I don't know why they drafted Kenyon Martin at 18, but they also grabbed Glenn Robinson in the second round. Hornets, they did good with Flag and Elton Brand. Maybe Oden will be all right with no injuries. Oh, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. 5th pick, Jazz get Wemby. 5th pick of the second round, Jazz get AE. Then they also grab Elgin Baylor in the second round. And Michael Thompson, the Jazz had the best second round for sure. Kings were moving well. they got Grandmama, Tim Duncan, David Thompson. Knicks grabbed Brad Daugherty, Fultz, and Danny Manning. They only had second-round picks, unfortunately. Pat Ewing went to the Nets, as did Kyrie. I don't know why they grabbed Joe Smooth there in the first round. Big Z, James Worthy to the Pacers. And yeah, that's about it. Quick little draft day recap. Oh, and just a note, in these videos where we stack up the drafts, I always turn off hard cap. Reason being, teams won't be able to afford to retain all their talent, and I want them to be able to retain their players, so I keep the hard cap off. Pretty simple. Also, Kawhi Leonard went to the Detroit Pistons in free agency. Isn't that something? Giannis went to the Warriors, but Curry left. Dame went to the Warriors with Giannis. Where did Curry go? Curry went to the Mavericks. Well, you know, the 2K Mavs are always decent, so with Steph, they should do something. Anyway, we are finally gonna jump into actually simulating watching some hoops. It should be a lot of fun. I got my eye on OKC. The Jazz will probably be really good with AE and Wemby. And then there are some other teams I'm probably forgetting. Season is wrapped, and LaMelo Ball wins MVP. Averaged 27.7 rebounds and 12 assists. No more Anthony Edwards in Minnesota. He got redrafted, went to Utah, and LaMelo said, "Don't worry, I'm about to take over," like that one Jay-Z song. The Magic Man, Rookie of the Year, averaged 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. He was dishing out assists. Sixth Man of the Year, Josh Giddey, Asar Thompson, DPOY, Rob Dilley, MIP, Luka the Don, Clutch Player of the Year, Doc Rivers, he's employed again. Never give up on your dreams. All-NBA first team, you got LaMelo, Jokic, JT, Luka, Giannis. Any number one picks in the mix here? Magic was the only rookie number one pick to make the All-NBA team. He was on the third team. And as far as the standings go, yeah, the Thunder were silly. They won 60 games. Bro, the bench is nuts. This is insane. Dwight didn't even really get to play. Suns were in the 2 spot, of course, because they drafted basketball great Andrea Bargnani. The Blazers, all they needed was one more guard. They're the 3 seed with the addition of Cade Cunningham, who didn't play too much. T-Wolves, they didn't get to draft anybody, still hooped. Out east, the Bulls were number 1. They traded their pick for Sabonis and cooked up. Caleb Wilson was really good. Pacers in the 2 spot, they drafted Z-Dub. And then Knicks in the 3 spot. They drafted Daugherty to run the 5. They lost Cat because he was a number 1 pick. Hawks drafted the Admiral, have him off the bench. But what I'm noticing is with a lot of these teams, the players who they drafted aren't getting a ton of burns. So we'll see if we get any game 7s in round 1. And then from there, we'll see if any of the top picks are actually involved. The East has a lot of close series right now. We got at least one game 7. It's NY versus Detroit. Okay. John Wall, Yao Ming on the Pistons with Kawhi, that's a fun team. And then you got the Knicks, who picked up John Collins. They've also got Brad Daugherty over there. Yeah, I'll tune in. It's our only game 7 in round 1. Even though some of our other series look close out east, they ended up wrapping up in 6. The John Wall, Yao Ming pick and roll duo sounds like a lot of fun to watch. And it looks like we'll actually get the privilege of watching some hoops here in this first round. 2:46 to go. Game number 7. Last game of round 1. Hopefully it's a banger. Let's get it. The word banger. We're still using the word banger in the Big 26, I guess so. Asar Thompson gets it into Benedict Mathurin. He's defended by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo back in NY. It'll go to Dennis Jenkins in the post. Jenkins has a little bit of a size advantage on Brunson. Dishes it out to Kawhi. Now to go to Money Mathurin. Mathurin gets the screen, fires the 3. It's good. Benedict Mathurin going to put the Pistons up by 6. And there's a quick New York timeout. Brunson's having a night with 36 points. I wanted to check if John Wall was fouled out. He's not. So we should see John Wall subbing in and taking over the point guard duties here. Yep, there's John Wall right there. Mikal Bridges with the rock. Bridges will get the screen from Daugherty. He rolls to the rim, fakes it. Don't go up on Yao Ming, buddy. That'd be a bad decision. Yao sends it back. You know, they made a song about Yao. I always forget how it goes. Oh, wait, I just remembered. Yao Ming, Yao Ming, Yao Ming, Yao Ming. OG Anunoby into Daugherty. Now it'll go to Brunson, the captain, driving into the basket. Spin move on Wall. Laying is good. Yeah, Jalen Brunson just so crafty. Hey, camera woman. It'll go into Asar Thompson. Thompson defended by John Collins here. He gets it over to Money Mathurin. Mathurin the pass fake, gets it up to the claw. Defended by OG. Nice screen. Leonard fires the 3, misses it. Rebound will go to the I almost said the Bridges. I don't know why. It'll go to the Knicks. Bridges with the ball. Over to Daugherty, to Brunson on the wing. Brunson rises up over Wall and scores. We got a 2-point ball game. time with 1:40 to go. Captain Clutch living up to the name here. John Wall with the rock. I want to see the Wall Yao Ming connection here. Optimus dime. Oh, not a good pass, but it makes its way to Ming. He goes up over Doherty and finishes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're really supposed to do about that. Yao up to 22. Jalen Brunson with it. He'll get the screen up top. Wall fights through the screen pretty well. Brunson down to Doherty. Missed the layup. Smokey the Bear. Kawhi Leonard grabs the rebound. Pistons by 4. He'll hand it right to John Wall. Wall to Leonard. Ming wants it in the post again. He'll draw the double team. I don't care. Spin move. And he laid it in. Yeah, I could dunk it, but man, come on. Just the soft touch, the finish. Y'all don't want to dunk it. Brunson with the ball up top. The spin move. Oh my gosh, he had John Wall twerking. Jalen Brunson up to 42 points. He is having his way with John Wall, doing whatever he wants. Unfortunately, the Knicks just can't really get stops right now, and wow, that's a bad foul from Brunson to send Wall to the line. Wall's 2 for 5. Maybe it's not bad. John Wall doing his best Mitchell Robinson impression. Misses the first. Second one from Wall. Golly, clanks both. John Wall just got dropped. He's missing free throws. This is kind of an ugly showing from Optimus Dime. Brunson, the spin move. You know he sees food when he's going at Wall. That's another lay. And we got a 2-point ball game. 31.5 seconds to go. Kawhi Leonard into Money Mathurin. Benedict's defended by Bridges. Gets it over to John Wall. Wall gonna get the screen from Mathurin. They gotta go to Yao. Nobody's got an answer for Ming. Yao's gonna get it in the post to the rim. Laying is good. Yao Ming puts the Pistons up by 4. They are so lucky they have him right now because, oh my goodness, their defense has been terrible. There's been no answer for Brunson, but the Knicks have had no answer for Yao Ming, so their offense has been their defense. You know what I mean? OG Anunoby gets it into Mikal Bridges. Bridges swings it over to OG. 3 ball, no good. Rebound Doherty. Second chance opportunity out to Bridges. Trey is good. All right, that'll give the Knicks at least somewhat of a chance here. Yao Ming. Oh, don't give it to John Wall, bro. He's not going to make these free throws. He's not going to make the foul shots, man. First free throw from Wall is good. He finally gets one to roll through. Second one for John Wall is off. Doors open for New York. 3 seconds, though. Bridges. Why? The heave? Oh my gosh, he almost made it. The Pistons got bailed there. If the Knicks had a timeout, or if they just weren't stupid, that they could have gotten off a good shot. A 3 would have won it. Yao Ming won player of the game with his 26 points. He was only averaging 9 in the first round, shooting 31%, buddy. You were 7-6 if you don't just do a hook. But yeah, he was only shooting 31 from the field, playing terrible, but had his breakout game here. Claw with 24, 23 from John Wall, and the Pistons will escape here with the win. That's big time. Okay, now our second round matchups are set. We got the Indiana Pacers versus the Detroit Pistons here. Tyrese Halliburton, Z-Dub, and then on the other side, we know John Wall, Yao Ming, Kawhi Leonard, Sar Thompson. That defense is nice for the Pistons. Atlanta Hawks taking on the Chicago Bulls here. The Bulls, I don't really know what they're doing. The Hawks have the Admiral at the 5, though, which is cool, and they picked up Scoot Henderson. The T-Wolves didn't draft anybody. The Thunder did a whole lot of drafting. You got Shaq, and then you've also got Blake Griffin and Dwight off the bench for OKC, plus their crazy core already. You got McCain, Shea, J-Dub. I mean, that team is insane. T-Wolves, I know they have Cade off the bench. Suns, I don't think. Oh, no, they drafted Bargnani. That's right. Dude, I don't know why the Suns are good, but shout out to them, I guess. Early on, we get anything close. We got a 2-2 series between Minnesota and OKC. This is the one I was hoping would be close because the Shaq attacks in this one. Minnesota's got MVP LaMelo. He had a crazy season, and the Thunder are loaded. So if Minnesota was able to take down OKC, that'd be pretty crazy. Ultimately, Oklahoma City does win this one by 16 points. 28 from J-Dub, 22 from the Shaq attack. On the other side, Zach LaVine at 28. Ayo Dosunmu, light little 20-piece. LaMelo Ball, 28 and 15. 15 assists. It's nuts. Phoenix and Portland here. You got a game 6. I'm going to be honest. I'm not that intrigued by this series. You only got one top pick, and it's Bargnani. If that goes 7, I'll tune in. And then, okay, we'll go Timberwolves Thunder again. Timberwolves trying to avoid elimination here, push this series to a game 7, and that's exactly what they'll do, blowing out the Oklahoma City Thunder. LaMelo, 32, 12, and 11. Went crazy. Nobody showed up in too big of a way for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then we got Bulls versus Hawks game 6. The Bulls have been a weird, Cinderella team. I don't know how they're doing this. Chicago, though, really showing a lot of fight here. Oh my gosh, how did the Hawks come back? Dude, that happened so fast. 17, 10, and 16 from Jalen Johnson. Dude, how did that just happen? How did that just, what? Yo, what? D-Rob at 26. Shout out to the Admiral, you know, big time night for sure. 27 from Rob Dilly. Yo, the Hawks were not supposed to win that. I thought the Bulls had it in the bag. We were going to a game 7. Yeah, I was mistaken. Also, Portland finishes this one off in 6. And then the Pistons and Pacers, that was just a beatdown. Pistons beat them in 5. So Yao Ming and Wall continue their run. Game 7, our only game 7 in round 2. It's going to be Minnesota and Oklahoma City. Let's see how this goes. Thunder off to a really good start. Minnesota, doesn't have much for them. They get blown out 27, 10, and 10 from SGA. 22 and 13 from LaMelo Ball is not enough. So out east, we got the Detroit Pistons, the Atlanta Hawks facing off here. The battle of the bigs, Yao Ming and David Robinson, should be a whole lot of fun. And then John Wall on their side too. You got Jalen Johnson. It'll be cool. And then we got OKC versus Portland. Portland didn't really do any drafting except for Cade, who's off their bench. Thunder drafted a plethora of guys, and I would say are the favorites to win the chip for sure. Hawks up 3-1 on Detroit. Thunder up 2-1 on Portland. Hawks finish off the series in 5. The Admirals going to the finals. It looks like he might be facing Shaq unless the Blazers come back here. That'd be nuts. 3-1 comeback from Portland on such a talented Oklahoma City squad. I'm not trying to, undersell what the Blazers got going on. They got an alright team. It's pretty cool. But compared to Oklahoma City, man, okay. 5-point game. Minute 45 left, and the Portland Trailblazers actually are holding on to a lead here. They could push this to a game 7 after being down 3-1. Wow. Toumani Camara will inbound the ball. Camara is going to get it into Drew Holiday. Holiday is defended by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Drew going to hand it off to Camara. Camara will try and drive it on Chet Holmgren. Back to Drew Holiday in the corner there. Holiday dishes. Shaedon Sharpe open 3. No good. Rebound will go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA pushing the ball the other way. Shai gets up the middle, fakes it, floats it, finishes it. Just like that, Shai and the Oklahoma City Thunder within 3 points. It is a 1-possession ball game. Y'all see the Shaq attack is in right now. Shaedon Sharpe gets to the rim. Beautiful take on AJ Mitchell. Shaedon Sharpe, a great athlete, can definitely get downhill, get to that basket. AJ Mitchell with the ball up top. Here comes the Shaq screen. Shaq rolls to the rim, but AJ will get it to Shai. Shai driving on Drew, lays it in. I mean, that's a premier defender, one of the best defenders in the association, and Shai Gilgeous made him look like just another guy. That puts the Thunder back within 3. Shaedon Sharpe with it up top. Toumani Camara is going to come to set him a screen. Good screen from Camara. Camara rolls to the rim. Sharpe, bad reach from Shaq. That's a rookie mistake from Shaquille O'Neal, which makes sense because, well, he's a rookie. Shout out John Nolan. Ball go into Denny Avdia. Avdia defended by J-Dub. 9 on the shot clock here. Denny trying to drive it, but he's ran into the Great Wall of Dub. It goes out to Ja Morant. He's a shooter. Ja knocks it down, putting the Blazers up by 6. You got to feel pretty comfortable now if you're Portland. I feel like OKC needs to go for a 3. Shai layup is good. I mean, Shai getting to the rim at will here for sure, but I don't know if that's going to be enough considering they're down 4. If Ja knocks down these free throws, I'm about ready to say, yeah, this one's over. First one from Ja Morant is good. Second one from Ja, yeah, it's over. 23 and 14 from Ja Morant. 18 from Jared McCain. Shai only had 13. Bro, I feel like I saw all 13 of those points down the stretch. Not really any crazy standout performances on either side. I'm assuming in game 7 somebody's going to turn up the heat, put together a crazy game. Thunder off to a really good start in this one. Come on, Portland. Y'all didn't come all this way just to lose, right? No, they didn't. They're fighting. They're up by 3. 2:42 to go. Final strip on the line. Let's see if Shaquille O'Neal has a moment here. I mean, I feel that going into the season, everybody was probably thinking, yeah, OKC, they're the team to beat. That's how it was this past year in real life, and then OKC got beat. And then the team that beat them didn't even win the chip. Crazy stuff. But OKC looked crazy going into this year, and now they're on the brink of blowing a 3-1. J-Dub has Shaq on the roll. There's the diesel. Young Shaq gonna lay it in. He's up to 22 on the night, so maybe Shaq is the game 7 hero here for Oklahoma City. He's shooting an efficient 70% from the field. Ja looking to dance here on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it out to Khalil Ware. Khalil Abdul-Jabbar, if you know, gets it into John Morant. A little bit too much speed. He turboed right out of bounds. Hey, we've all done it, man. In 2K, bro, you get going a little too fast, run right out of bounds. Sometimes in these videos, people think I'm the one playing, and then they're like, bro, you're trash, or bro, you're rigging it for this team. Buddy, I'm not not playing. Jared McCain swings it over to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai back to J-Mac. Over to Chet. Down to Shaquille. Shaquille gonna go with Donovan Clingan. Tough little hook. Shaq! It's a Shaq attack! The Oklahoma City Thunder go up by 1. Here's Ja Morant with it now. He's gonna look to attack Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it out to Avdia Denny. Back to Morant. Oh, Morant loses Shai. Rises up for the jumper. Can't find the bottom of the net. Shaq grabs the rebound and gives it to Shai. Shai over to Jared McCain, my favorite TikToker. Gets it back to Shai. Down to McCain. McCain, couple fakes. He's stuck. Needs some help. Hits Shaq. Shaq fakes it again. Goes up. Can't finish. Good rim protection there from Donovan Clingan, who brings some massive size. He's like 7'2", 7'3". Is that Chauncey Billups? It is. Here's Ja Morant with the ball. Morant gonna slow it up a little bit. Now here's the screen from Tumani. 3-ball. Ja. No good. Tumani Camara flies in and cleans up Morant's mess with the slam. 1-point lead for the Portland Blazers. We got a good old back and forth going here. Shai gets to his spot and scores. Gilgeous-Alexander will put the Thunder up by 1. Shai, again, having a quiet night. Only 18 points, but has 8 here in the fourth. None bigger than those last 2. Ja, as the clock ticks below a minute, gonna look to go right at the chest of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to get into the teeth of the defense, get to the paint, but Shai standing his ground well. Gilgeous-Alexander is a good defensive player. Morant goes up and misses. Oh, Ja's got Christmas takeover. He's cold. Ball go to Dub. 3-ball. Missed it. The Thunder went for the KO, the knockout punch, but couldn't get it to go. Ja Morant with it. Dishes to the corner. Drew Holiday, no good. Rebound Shaq. Oh, they should have hacked a Shaq as soon as they could, but instead they sent Shai to the line. Shaq was able to get it over to SGA real fast, which was smart by him. Shai will knock both down. Still a 1-possession game for Portland. You're gonna need a 3 to tie it up. You could go quick too. J-Dub using all the emotes in his emote wheel. I got something to tell y'all before this timeout's over. Dance cam! What was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh my goodness, this is making me cringe. But, oh, y'all know how the covers drop. Wemby's on the standard cover, the ultra cover is D-Rose, and the WNBA cover is Caitlin Clark. My brother's a big Knicks fan, and he kept telling me, Danny, you know, the cover's gonna be Jalen Brunson, and I get him 2K pretty much every year, right? And he's like, Danny, can you get me the one with Caitlin Clark on it? I don't want Wemby on the cover. I said, bro, you don't want D-Rose? He said, give me Caitlin Clark. Ball go into Ja Morant. Morant defended by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ja dishes. Camara done want the 3. It goes back to Morant. Ja can't seem to shake Shai right now. Might need to kick it out. Oh my goodness. Shai has Ja locked up. Floater, no good. Shaq, they don't hack a Shaq, bro. I'm running over to Shaq and fouling him as fast as I can if he has the ball. Shai makes the first, and that'll seal the deal. The Thunder going to the finals. Almost blew that 3-1 though. 24-10 from Shaq, 22 from Shai, 22 from Chet, 20 from J-Dub. Denny Avdia had 21 to lead all scorers for the Portland Trailblazers. Unfortunately, it was just not enough for them. Shai Gilgeous, 22, 5, and 10. He's your West MVP. Jalen Johnson, 21, 10, and 10. Averaged a triple-double in the East Finals to lead the Hawks here. Now, I think this is going to be a really fun series. You got the battle of the bigs, Shaquille O'Neal and David Robinson, both rookies going at it. Game 1 goes to Atlanta, really. Game 2 will go to OKC. They go up 2-1. Okay. Is this just going to be Thunder domination? Yeah, they win it in 5. Shai, 25, 5, and 10. And Shaquille O'Neal able to capture a championship in his first season here. And he was a big contributor. I mean, averaged 22 and 8 in the playoffs. It's safe to say the Thunder would not have done it without Shaq. He was their second leading scorer, and he's only getting better from here. Scary part is, too, when you look at this Thunder team, you look at the minutes per game from, like, Blake Griffin. He played 13 minutes. Dwight didn't get any PT. So imagine next year, once they're both really playing big roles, because you assume that's going to be coming for them, then, oh my gosh, the sky's the limit there. Now, we will check in on player progression, because the whole landscape of the league could change after year 1, all right? You see a bunch of guys get better, and Luka's back on the Mavericks. I feel like that happens way too much. Also, Kawhi went to the Bulls now. Kawhi's just on an NBA World Tour here. But I wanted to check out the progression. So the Big O, he goes up 5. Kareem goes up 5. Watch out for the Grizz this year. Magic Johnson Thompson goes up 6. Why is Magic Johnson a 2 guard? He is like the PG. I'm going to slide Magic to the PG because, come on, why is he a 2 guard? Wemby hits 90. Akeem hits 89. Braun up to a 90. You get the point. A lot of good progression there. But yeah, Magic, man, you are not a shooting guard. You're dishing out passes and yelling, hee! You're not knocking down threes and yelling wet ball. Yo, I've been just simulating from the Pelicans perspective. They suck. LaMelo Ball, another MVP. This is the LaMelo simulation. So if you're a big LaMelo fan, there you go. 25, 6, and 12 from LaMelo. I don't run it. Ade Mara, he didn't get to play at all till now. Okay, sure. Brandon Miller, 6th man of the year. Sar Thompson, 1 TPOY. Blazers had the coach of the year. Hey, Bronze, all-NBA first team, average 25, 7, and 9 on the season. Magic is also here, average 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists. Benji buckets. Look at Bron. We might be good. We might be good on you. Ben Simmons is here, man. Oscar Robertson also makes second team. So these versatile guards, point forwards, guys who can do a little bit of everything, really starting to make their mark on the league. As far as the standings go, Blazers, yeah, you came to your senses and gave Cade an opportunity. Look what happened. Y'all were even better. Thunder are in the 2 spot. How did they get Austin Reeves? They traded for did they trade J-Dub for Austin Reeves? Is that what they did? Did that say Darvin Ham just got a job? They traded J-Dub for Austin Reeves. Bucks hire head coach Darvin Ham. Never give up on your dreams. Darvin Ham is employed. Timberwolves, okay, they picked up P Skills. They got Mike Porter. That's fire. That's fire. Warriors are the 4 seed. There's Derrick Rose, Elgin. They got Giannis. This team. Oh, so the Jazz let go of 2nd round pick Elgin Baylor after year 1. The Warriors like, yeah, we'll go take him. And the Kings, look at Sacramento. The sack is back. I didn't like that. Tim Duncan. They have Pods, Jalen Duren, Graham Ahmad, David Thompson, Darius Acuff. Out east, the Hawks. They're back. They lost last year in the finals. They're trying to do something big again. East, though, was kind of balanced. Or maybe the whole league was just balanced. Like, there weren't any 60-win teams. Best team was 56 wins across the whole association. Magic. Look at Benji Buckets leading them with Paolo gone. You've got the Sixers with Hakeem and Paolo Banchero. Speaking of Paolo. And then the Pacers, Z-Dub. They got James Worthy. Didn't really play last year, but now he's getting an opportunity. Also, Big Sabonis is back in town. Okay, now we are ready for the postseason. Let's go get it. First round, we get into game 7s. You know I'll be tuned in. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. We got 4 game 7s, baby. First one, Pacers versus Sixers. Zion, James Worthy, Hakeem, Paolo Banchero, and you got Spraylon Brown, VJ, Mad Max. How did Donovan Mitchell go to the Pacers? I don't know. Tyrese Halliburton's in the mix, of course, too. This is going to be a lot of fun. A whole lot of star power. Lots of fun. Showtime players. My favorite Twitch streamer, Jaylen Brown, is here. I can't believe he was not invited to Streamer University. Spent days crying about it. All right, here we go. We got a 5-point game, 2:37 to go. Philly currently in the lead. Let's get it. Paolo Banchero will inbound the ball. Paolo has Z-Dub guarding the inbound. Z-Dub might be the new nickname for Zion. Freaky Z, though, that might be the best one. Hakeem gives it over to LeBaron Filan. LeBaron defended by Tyrese Halliburton. Hakeem's posted up there. Edgecombe will get a screen from LeBaron. VJ swings. Brown 3 is good. Jaylen Brown knocks it down. 20 points on the night for JB. 11 of those coming here in the 4th quarter. Tyrese Halliburton could call a quick timeout. Domantas Sabonis will inbound the ball. Sabonis gets it into Tyrese Halliburton. Hallie has Mad Max defending. There's a screen from Sabonis. They were traded for each other. Now they're united. Shot fake. Sabonis. He just finished that on Akeem. He just finished that on the dream, man. I can't believe that. Sabonis gets the lane to go. Mad Max will get the screen from Olajuwon. Maxey looking to dance here on Tyrese Halliburton. 10 on the shot clock. Maxey, oh my gosh, shakes him. He should have took that to the rim. 5 on the shot clock. It'll go to JB. He's got to bail Philly out of this possession. Good dish. VJ 3. No good. Oh, but Olajuwon somehow gets that board. It looked like it was in the hands of Tyrese Halliburton. Hakeem Olajuwon took his lunch money. Oh, wow. That was a risky pass from Hallie, but it got through to Worthy. Worthy back out to Tyrese. James should have took that all the way to the rim. Halliburton has the size advantage on Maxey. Bumps some dishes. Mitchell, corner 3. Doesn't go. And it just seems like a lid is on the rim at the wrong time for the Indiana Pacers. Mad Max to Jaylen Brown. One more bucket. I'd say this is all but over with. Good dish to the dream. He'll dunk it home. And the Sixers going on to round 2. 25 from Hakeem Olajuwon. 20 ball from Jaylen Brown. Sabonis 21. 20 from Donovan Mitchell. And it's getting freaky post game. Okay, next we got the Suns and the Timberwolves. T-Wolves were in a game 7 last year as well, right? It was 2nd round. They were playing OKC. This time it's against Phoenix. We got got Bargnani versus, yeah, Bargnani's the only number 1 pick involved in this one, but LaMelo's in the series. Like, it should still be cool. Devin Booker, who's rocking number 15 now. Isn't that something? And the Timberwolves got the lead. 3-point game. All right, minute 26 to go. I'll tune in. Did y'all see the whole, like, 2K market or corner store preview thing? I saw this screenshot from it where they had 2 aprons and it said My NBA. I think they're going to add the first and second apron into My NBA, which is a really cool feature. Why does the arena look foggy? But yeah, I thought that was a really cool feature that they'll be adding. We don't know any other information, and that's all just speculation. Maybe that's not what it means. I think that's what it means, though. LaMelo Ball get the screen from Baron J. 3 ball. Come on, LaMelo. You got to knock those down. That's way too open for Mr. Ball. You got to make that. Oh, what a behind the back from Booker to the basket. He's fouled by Ball. I thought that was about to be an and one, to be honest. LaMelo, not the strongest player, so I thought Book was kind of just going to bully his way in. First free throw goes. Second one from Devin. Book it. Ball go into P. Skills. T-Wolves only up by 1 in this winner go home situation. Defended by Summer League standout Haman Maluak. Congrats to him on having a good Summer League. Siakam gets into the paint. Laying is good. Siakam showing away. There's levels to this, buddy. Big time laying from Pascal. Here's Devin Booker with the ball. Booker defended by LaMelo. Steps it back in the mid-range. Jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Jaden McDaniels. He'll give it up to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo, the 2-time MVP in this league of no number 1 picks. Step back 3. No good. He's always true to himself, hooping like he has 1 AirPod in, even in the clutch. Dylan Brooks, defended by Dosunmu. Suns need a 3 to tie this one up. About a 11-second differential between shot and game clock. Book uses the screen, fires the 3, no good. Maluak the board, he'll slam it home. That's a big-time offensive board. Puts the Suns within 1 with the slam. Oh, I thought that was about to be a turnover, bro. Timberwolves are going to have to get fouled again here, Suns. We'll need 1 more to put him in the bonus. Dosunmu looking for LaMelo. He'll find him. There you go. First free throw from Ball is good. Second one from LaMelo. There you go. So Phoenix going to call their final timeout. I guess you could go quick too. There's still 17 seconds on the clock. Maybe put the pressure on Minnie to make some free throws. But if I were them, I'd draw up a banger play for a 3. Damn Popovich. I'd draw up a fire play. All right, Dylan Brooks will inbound the ball. He's going to get it into Devin Booker. Booker defended by LaMelo Ball. Driving into the paint. Dishes out to Bargnani. Bargnani thought about the 3. He's going to fire it. That was not the play call I would have gone for. The Andrea Bargnani 3 would have actually been very far down my laundry list of plays. As long as Max Christie makes 1. Y'all see how much time's left? But yeah, this game's over. 47 from LaMelo. Yeah, deserved dub for Mr. Ball. Still got 2 more game 7s, man. Just the gift that keeps on giving. So Toronto, they drafted Bill Walton. So we got a battle of the bigs. Bill Walton versus D-Rob. Raptors are the 8 seed. Hawks the 1 seed. This will be a disappointing end to Atlanta's season here, considering they made the finals last year and are the 1 seed this year, getting bounced out by an 8 seed team. That would suck. But the Hawks are going to take it home. 24, 10, and 11 from Jalen Johnson. 33 from Scotty Barnes. All right, now we'll go back west where the Rockets don't have KD. He might have retired. I don't really know. But they do have Chris Webber on the team. And then, of course, the Thunder, you've got Shaq and apparently Austin Reeves because, yep, Jalen Williams for Austin Reeves. I'm sure the Lakers would take that trade. Well, I don't know. Jalen Williams has had his hamstring stuff. But still, man, I mean, J-Dub just seems like such a good fit next to Luka. That'd be fire for them, I think. Thunder are going to escape the defending champs, go on to round 2. 29 from Reeves. Hey, maybe they saw the vision with the trade. Reeves is kind of hooping. Okay, so second round, 8-seeded Jazz taking on the 4-seeded Warriors. So the Jazz pull off an upset. They've got AE off the bench because they have Peterson, but this is the Wemby team as well. And the Warriors have Giannis, Elgin Baylor, Derrick Rose. I'm really hoping that series is close because it looks really fun. OKC versus Minnesota should be also a very fun one. The Shaq attack, you got LaMelo in the mix, Shea, bunch of guys. Sixers versus Hawks. I think the Sixers team is really cool. And you get the big man dynamic, Hakeem versus D-Rob. And then 2 teams we haven't really heard much from, the Hornets and Celtics. Hornets drafted a lot of guys. You got Cooper Flagg, Elton Brand, Greg Oden. And then for the Celtics, they drafted Iverson, put him with Tatum. Wait, did I not see Tatum in the starting lineup or am I tripping? Oh no, he's at the 4. Okay, I was like, wait, what? I was looking for him at the 3. That's why I didn't see him. Okay, anyway. Celtics sweep the Hornets. None of our series are really close right now. OKC maybe trying to mount a comeback against Minnesota. Wolves were up 3-0. Thunder have taken 2 games. Hawks just closed out their matchup with Philly in 5. So this is really our only chance of having a good series. Defending champion Thunder trying to storm back from a 3-0 deficit here in game 6 to force a game 7. It's not going to happen. Michael Porter with 42 and 3 assists. Come on, man. 22 and 17 from LaMelo Ball. Reeves had 20. Shea only 13 points. And Shaq a no-show. 9-9 for Freaky Shaq. Okay, out east, Celtics Hawks. This should be really fun. Iverson, David Robinson, JT, Jalen Johnson. Out west, you got Minnesota versus Golden State. Should also be really fun. LaMelo, Giannis, Derrick Rose, Elgin Baylor. Come on, man. That's going to be awesome. 3-0 for the Hawks. They're beating the sleeves off the Celtics. Minnesota and Golden State are tied right now, though, so let's check it out. Hawks just made their way to the finals. Game 5, 2-2 series. Minnesota, this just might be their year. This might be LaMelo Ball's video. He's taking over the #1 picks video. 25 from P. Skills, 19 from Mike Porter, 18 from LaMelo. Rose tried with 22. It wasn't enough. Game 6, Dubs got to win this one to push it to a Game 7. Warriors get off to a really strong start here. Minnesota might not have much for them in this game. Yeah, we are going to have a Game 7 finals trip on the line. 30-piece from Rose, 27-10 from Giannis. LaMelo had 35, 9, and 11. He was ready for that series to be over with. The Warriors weren't. Rose and Giannis weren't. This one's a little closer to start off. Come on, man. Give me my good finish that I want. Oh, Minnesota's got a big lead, and ultimately they'll win. 29-10 from LaMelo. You got to commend the effort. 29, 9, and 10, nearly a triple-double. Rose tried with 41. Giannis 18, 12, and 10. So we get LaMelo versus Jalen Johnson in the finals. Only #1 pick in the mix in this one is David Robinson, who's the starting center for the Hawks. Last year, Hawks made the finals, kind of got destroyed by the Thunder. And to be fair, T-Wolves beat the Thunder. So maybe the Hawks will do another beatdown. But it's a game of matchups. ATL can match up better against Minnesota. We shall see. It's 2-0. Hawks get a game. Hawks get 2. All right, we're going to have a series here. The Admiral said, I'm not going to 0-2 on my finals record. And it looks like this Game 5 could be close here. Yes. I've been deprived of hop-in games, and they're going to continue to deprive me. Hawks win another one after starting off down 2-0. D-Rob at 27. Hawks could take 4 straight to win this series. Game 6, Atlanta off to a good start once again. Timberwolves still lurking. Oh, this one might be our game. Here we go. We got a 7-point game, 2:44 to go. Let's get it. Currently, Atlanta Hawks have the lead. Minnesota in possession of the ball. Minnesota's got Zach LaVine. Minnesota was just like, let's get all the scores. We got Mike Porter, LaVine. Where's LaMelo? Because without him, they're probably cooked. LaMelo fouled out. 17, 8, and 11. 4 from Zoo. 4 points from Zoo before fouling out. So Minnesota is going to have to do it by committee down the stretch here. LaVine fires the 3. No good. Rebound goes to Atlanta. They're running big. You got Double O, Jalen Johnson, and D-Rob. Johnson on the wing here. Going to look to drive it on Ayo Dosunmu. Dosunmu stands his ground well. It'll go out to Scoot. Scoot gets the screen from David Robinson. Thought about the jumper. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll reset it to Jalen Johnson. Not much time left here. Robinson sets Johnson a screen. Gets him some room. Jalen can't hit. All right, Minnesota. If you're going to rally, you need to do it like now. Zach LaVine with it up top. LaVine's probably the predominant main scoring option here at the moment for Minnesota. He'll use the Baron J screen. LaVine 8 on the shot clock now. Driving to the rim. Draws the foul. There you go. Score with the clock stop. Burries commits a silly foul. First free throw will go for Zach. Y'all like these Minnesota jerseys? I saw the Nets got some fire alternates as LaVine misses a free throw. He's usually quite efficient from the line, so that's a costly and uncharacteristic miss there from Zachary. Scoot Henderson with the ball. I want to see David Robinson get to his bag in the post, but Scoot's got room from 3. Cash. Yeah, it's over. Hawks gonna get their lick back after losing the finals last year, although they didn't get to face OKC and get revenge, but they still get the ring nonetheless. 4 guys scored 20 plus for Atlanta. They did it by committee in this one. Jalen Johnson, finals MVP, averaged 21, 8, and 8. Our #1 picks off to a hot start, specifically the big men. You've had David Robinson win a chip year 1, Shaq won a chip year 1. David Robinson won a chip year 2. D-Rob, second leading scorer for the Atlanta Hawks throughout the postseason and in the finals, averaged about 20 and 10 all the way through. It's a nice little double-double, man. Now, we saw where some second-round picks got dropped after the first year. At least Elgin Baylor did. I don't know if that's going to happen to anybody else here. Brad Doherty, he didn't get his option picked up. John Wall's restricted. If they move teams, I mean, that could shake things up a little bit. So I'm just going to keep an eye on them. Brad went back to the Knicks. See, John Wall just went to the Nuggets. At 20 years old, they let him go. James Worthy re-signs with the Pacers. So John Wall to the Nuggets, huh? Who do they have? They still have Jokic. And Jamal Murray is kind of falling off. But Jokic and John Wall, even though Jokic is a little older, he's still a 96, still very serviceable. So that could be something over there. Hakeem Olajuwon's at 90. Did I say 95? No, 94. And quite a few of our guys are hitting 94. Almost everybody who's relevant in this, all due respect to some of the worst #1 picks, but all the relevant players are 90 overall plus at this point as we head into year 3. Dude, I've been seeing everybody talk about this Odyssey movie movie and say it's crazy. I'm definitely going to see it soon. Me and my brother have been talking about going to watch it, but I saw Trey posted a video on Twitter about watching the Odyssey, bro. He was gassing it up. He was hyping it up. It sounds like it's going to be, a big time movie. So I'm really excited to go see that. And then we also got, I'm not a big like superhero movie guy, but my brother also wants to see this. We got July 31st, Spider-Man coming up. Oh, and on the other, and I'm not a big movie guy, so this is weird that I'm talking this much about movies. Maybe I'm becoming a movie guy. I'm watching American Gangster right now. I watched like the first hour and a half of it last night on Netflix with ads. Netflix, we gotta chill with the ads. I know it's ironic for me to say that because I put ads on my videos too, for sure. But hey, listen, Netflix, y'all are making me pay a subscription and then also watch ads. How does that work? How is that fair? These companies can't keep getting away with this stuff. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was watching that movie. I'm gonna probably finish it up today. I was watching it and I was gonna finish it, but I was like, dang, it's kind of getting late. I want to go to bed. I'm such an old head. It was like 11 o'clock. All right, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your MVP. Averaged 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists. Gary Ryder got drafted to the Pistons. Won Rookie of the Year. Bron DPOY. Dude, something about Bron and these dang DPOYs. He always wins them. Averaged 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists on the season. Good work, Bron. First team, you got Shai, you got Bron, Jokic, Ben Simmons, LaMelo. And here's your second team, third team. Dylan Harper's on the Lakers. The Spurs let him go. Worst mistake in franchise history. All right, as far as the standings go, Suns are at the top. Who is Mike Moody? Double M. Maybach music. But Mike Moody, apparently, hooper for them. The Thunder still starting Chet, but Blake Griffin and Dwight getting more PT. Shaq, of course, still in that starting unit. Rockets, they've still got C. Webb. They also have Cat, who's coming off the bench. The Gooner is still starting. Warriors, we know about this team. We're familiar. Hawks looking to go back-to-back with their same core. Nets, they're kind of coming onto the scene. Oh, they've got Joe Smith. Patrick Ewing. They picked up Trey Johnson. Have Kyrie. That's a good team. Bulls. Kawhi is here, which is just weird, huh? And then the Sixers, Hakeem, Paolo, front court. Oh, they also have Mark Aguirre. I didn't even know about that. Okay, first round. Y'all know the drill. Game 7. We'll tune in. Blah, blah, blah. Basketball. Okay, looks like we got quite a few. Well, at least one Game 7 for now with the potential for more. So Utah Jazz and the Houston Rockets. He's still off the bench in Utah, but Wembanyama versus Chris Webber and Cat, they benched the Gooner now. Did that end up being, this is going to be our only Game 7, so hopefully it delivers for us here. All right, put it pretty close one from the get-go. Nice. Come on, I want to see Wemby. I want to see Wemby dueling it out. Might not be the game. Yeah, the Rockets kind of run away with it. Wemby's up and out of here. Chris Webber had a big night, 31 points. Wemby tried, he had 27 points, just didn't try hard enough, I guess. Rockets versus Thunder. I didn't mean to jump in. Tag, nab it, Danny, lock in. Get me out of here. Okay, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Rockets versus Thunder here. You've got Chris Webber, Şengün, Chet Holmgren, Shaquille. Great front courts on both sides. Solid back courts, of course, too. The Kings are here, man, taking on the Sacramento Kings. David Johnson. I said David Johnson. Isn't that a running back in the NFL? I combined David Thompson and Larry Johnson. Grab my ma, David Thompson. Tim Duncan. We're familiar with the Suns. They keep being good for whatever reason. Whoa, I just started simulating. Too much dip on my chip there. Oh, but we also have the Hawks and the Magic. Ben Simmons, come on, title year. Taking on the defending champion Atlanta Hawks is Ben Simmons. We also have Pacers and Nets. I want to tune into Game 5 of this series. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be showtime. Tyrese, Don, Zion, James Worthy, and then Kyrie, Joe Smith, Pat Ewing, Trey Johnson. I'm tapped in for sure. Pacers kind of beating the sleeves off the Nets early in this Game 5, but here come the Nets. Oh my gosh, the Nets just flipped the switch. Flip. And they went ahead and won it. 29 from Kyrie, 24 piece from Trey Johnson and Ewing. Ewing also had it on 15 boards. Big Z had 28 and 11. Not enough. Okay, next I want to check out the Thunder Rockets series here. Thunder started off down 3-1. They're trying to come back, so let's check it out. Also, Sacramento just made the conference finals. Light the beam, baby. OKC keeps doing this where they get down early in the series and they're trying to storm back. Rockets, I thought they were going to lose this one. Oh, they are. OKC pushes the series 7 here. Oh my gosh, I meant to simcast this one between the Pacers and Nets, but I accidentally pressed play game. Okay, ultimately we end up with a bunch of Game 7s. That's the moral of the story is we got a bunch of Game 7s. This Hawks Magic series, how did this start? The Hawks were 3-1, so we got the potential for 2 3-1 comebacks in this OKC Houston series and this Hawks Orlando series. All right, 6. This is going to be fun. Which one are we checking out first? Okay, Rockets and Thunder Game 7 is first on the queue. Let's get it. There's no way we don't get at least one close game out of this. I'm hoping to go 3 for 3 like LeVar. Thunder get off to a great start and kind of to run away with it. 3-1 comeback complete for OKC. Beat the sleeves off the Rockets in this one by 37. 29 and 10 from Chet. 22 from Kuminga in only 16 minutes. Wow. Okay, now we'll head out east. We got Pacers Nets next, right? Yep, that's right. Dude, I'm really curious to see if OKC can beat Sacramento. And then we'll have Ben Simmons in a game 7 in that Magic Hawks one. Just the gift that keeps on giving, this simulation here. But can you gift me a close game? Goodness gracious. Nets destroy the Pacers behind 46, 6, and 10 assists from Kyrie. Balled out. Game 7, Magic versus Hawks. David Robinson versus Ben Simmons. You didn't think you'd be watching a D-Rob and Ben Simmons showdown today, but here you are. I didn't think I'd be watching it either. Come on, please be close. Ben Simmons in a game 7. I need it so bad. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 5-point game, 3:15 to go. Let's get it. Currently, the Hawks have the lead, so Ben Simmons going to have to mount a little bit of a comeback, but it's doable for sure. There's Ben in the game. There's D-Rob in the game. That's all I care about. Kings legend Maxime Renaud gets it into Ben Simmons. Simmons defended by Darius Acuff. That's a bad matchup, bro. Ben Simmons is about to fry him. It'll go to Rasheer Fleming in the corner. He swings it over to Jay Suggs. Suggs, 8 on the shot clock here. Hits Simmons on the pop. If he fired that 3, I was about to lose my mind. Ben will get the screen. Good dish to the corner. Suggs, tray ball, no good. Rebound goes to Acuff. Darius defended by Simmons. I think Ben Simmons should be able to do a really good job on Darius Acuff here. Use his size and speed. Oh, nice pop from Scoot Henderson, who knocks down the 3. Scooter gonna put the Atlanta Hawks up by 8 points in their quest for a repeat, trying to push it to the conference finals. Ben Simmons says, yeah, let's call a timeout. You know what would be really fun? If Doc Rivers was the coach of this Magic team. But he's not. He's coaching the Chicago Bulls. Bro, I was playing basketball, no troll, against this dude who's probably like 6'5", 300. And not like plate cleaner 300, like pushing plates in the gym 300. I got elbowed on the side of my head. Bro, I got a bruise. Like every time, you know, if you like tense up your face because you're going to smile or something, or like you feel your face moving. Good floaties, Ben Simmons. Bro, every time I can feel it. I got this big old bruise on the side of my head. Ben Simmons with 22 points on the night. Acuff with the ball up top here. Darius drops it down to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Over to David Robinson. Robinson backing in on Renaud. Good defense, but ultimately David Robinson, those couple fakes, got him maybe jumping a little too much. 2 free throws on the way for the Admiral. First one, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if that one went in. I was checking to see if Bron signed, but ultimately the Hawks are up by 8 here. Bron did not sign, by the way, at least as I'm recording this. Maybe he did by the time this is posted. Ben Simmons driving to the basket on Acuff, draws the double, dishes it out to Keyshawn George. George gets the screen, fires the 3, good look, hits it. We got a 5-point game, minute 48, come on. Darius Acuff with the ball. Magic still definitely in this one. Danielson, D-Rob, the 3. Oh, the stretch big. The stretch big, the real stretch. David Robinson knocks it down. Are you kidding me? Simmons gets the screen from Renaud. Renaud gets out the picture. Ben Simmons, ISO, draws the double. Doesn't care. He's too big. Lays it in. That's what you're supposed to do, Ben. You're too big to be a fisherman. You're too talented. No, shout out to the fisherman. I know that very, very much takes talent as well. Acuff gets it over to David Robinson. The fade. Oh my gosh. David Robinson. He's taking over. Jalen Suggs with the ball. Suggs. I can't wait till his face scan gets updated and he's bald. It'll go down to Ben Simmons. Simmons draws the double. He doesn't care. Yeah, he does. He swings it out to George. George will get the screen. Fake the 3. Swing. Suggs. Tray ball. Golly. Knee-how Jalen Suggs. He's had so many looks from 3 and I don't think he's made one of them. Darius Acuff with it. Acuff gets the Alexander Walker screen. David Robinson calling for it in the post. He'll get it. D-Rob backing in on Renaud. Oh my gosh. Bag work. Missed it. I was gassing him a little too much. There's not really any time left for Orlando at this point. So, yeah, I think it's over. Ben, why'd you pass that? That's what everybody always asks, huh? 31 and 12 from D-Rob. 27 from Freaky Franz. 24, 7 and 10 from Ben. Ultimately, the Orlando Magic. That was tragic. They've been eliminated. Brooklyn Nets versus Atlanta Hawks conference finals. This should be fun. You've got Pat Ewing, D-Rob going at it, that battle, and then Kyrie in the backcourt. Oh boy. And then out west. This is what I'm really looking forward to. Sacramento basketball might just be back. And we get the Tim Duncan Shaq Attack showdown. It's going to be awesome. Early on, Thunder beating the sleeves off the Kings. Kings get a game. Nets are destroying the defending champion Hawks. Hawks do get 1, but ultimately Nets win in 5. Sacramento was down 3-1 in the series. They take the 5th game behind 33 from David Thompson. We'll see if they can win another one. Push this series to a game 7. Make things interesting. That'd be a fun storyline. Sacramento, I'm with y'all, man. I'm rooting for y'all to pull this off. That'd be really cool. I mean, Sacramento, listen, OKC fans, y'all have seen enough success. Sacktown deserves something. There's a win. 34-10 from Karam Lopez. Build the statue. Game 7 on the way. The Kings could pull off a 3-1 comeback and go to the NBA Finals. The beam will be lit for the next 10 years if this happens. No. Sacramento, come on. Oh, they're within 5. Oh, they're down 8. All right, Sacramento. I'm going to see if y'all can make it happen. 2:52 to go. They're down 8. That's doable, but you gotta be locked for sure. They got the ball at the very least. Is that beef stew? It is. Tim Duncan is inbounding. Duncan gets it into Podziemski. Beat Paz. Defended by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here. Tim Duncan's immediately calling for the ball. He's wearing number 45 like Mike's back. Duncan backing in. Oh my gosh. Blocked by Chet off the heezy. Let's not ever disrespect basketball great Tim Duncan like that. That would never happen. Good tip away from Isaiah Stewart. Active hands. It'll go up to Duncan. Tim in the corner here. They got Dwight, Blake Griffin, Shaq, and Chet all on the court. This shouldn't even be allowed. Podziemski has his pockets picked. Yeah, AirPods about useless. Shai down to Dwight. He slams it home with some force. Dwight Howard, the ferocious slam. Here's AirPods with the ball. Kings watching this game and their season slip away from them. They fought so hard to storm back 3-1. Duncan, long fade is good. Oh my goodness. That was pure. That was water. That was Aquafina from Tim Duncan. Shaquille O'Neal gets it into Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Less than 2 minutes to go. Shai will get the screen from Shaquille O'Neal. Shai gets to his spot. Mid-rangers, pure. Oh my goodness. Anytime the Kings have something, the Thunder got something to go right back at him with. Podziemski almost has it stolen by Duncan. It goes back to Pods. Top of the key here for Brandon. Gets it down to Timmy D. The big fundamental. One-on-one with Chet Holmgren. Couple fakes. Needs some help. Gets it to Pods. 4 on the shot clock. Golly, Sacramento. They got y'all locked up. Oh my goodness. David Thompson bails them out. Minute 29 left. David Thompson gives the Kings at least some level of hope. They're within 7. I thought they were locked up, man. Shai gets to his spot. Misses it this time. Duncan the board. That's a quick miss. Exactly what you wanted if you're sagged. You can make this work. Podziemski the spin move. B Pods gets it over to Duncan. Duncan one-on-one with Chet. Another long fade. Butter! Uh-oh! I was just ready to count him out. Sacramento said, don't count me out. Shai Gilgeous with it. Driving on Podziemski. Great help defense from the big fella. The rejection. It'll go up to David Thompson. Thompson rises up. Jumper. Water! Kings within 3! It might be a miracle here for Sacramento to win this game 7. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Defended by Brandon Podziemski here. SGA waiting on the Chet Holmgren screen. There it is. Shai has Chet on the roll. Chet will lay it in. That's a big time answer for Oklahoma City, making it a 2-possession game as they're up by 5 points with 36 seconds to go. If you're Sacramento, you want to go for something quick and hopefully that way you don't have to foul. Kings do still have an extra timeout in the pocket. Chapman gets it into David Thompson, over to Larry Johnson. Johnson, the pass fake, swings it to Chapman, back to Larry, over to Podziemski. Pause, has Tim Duncan calling for the ball in the post. Tim will get it. Duncan, one-on-one with Chet Holmgren, blocked! Oh my gosh, man. Chet Holmgren, when he had Duncan trying to score on him at the basket, he was not going for it. Some big rejections. Thunder are going to the finals, man. 34-11 from Shai, 19-12 from Shaq, 24-11 from Duncan, 21 from Keegan Murray, earning that big old contract, huh? Only played 13 minutes, by the way, and put up 21, so he was really getting to it. We got a Nets Thunder Finals. Shai, 26-12 averages to win West MVP. And how about Joe Smith? 17-12, your East MVP. Thunder have already won 1 championship in this video, trying to win another one. They win the first game. Nets will take the second. Thunder take the third and the fourth. Oh my gosh. OKC might be inevitable. 27-11 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's your Finals MVP. And the Thunder, realistically, are only getting better from here as Shaq, Blake Griffin to Dwight Howard all will improve. This team's just going to get even more scary. Will anybody be able to take them down? I think so. I think they are beatable. As crazy as that might sound with all the talent that they boast on their roster. Is that the right word? Boast? What is boast? I don't know. Wemby, Oscar, Kareem, Magic, all up to 96 overalls. Okay, let's get it. 2030-31 season. This is year number 4. OKC better not win another another one, man. Shout out to OKC fans, but like, I don't want to see them just running the show. They've won 2 out of 3 so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, your MVP, averaged 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 11 assists. Oh, are they about to do it again and do it again? No, baby Keem. Mark Aguirre, 6th Man of the Year, DPOY for Hakeem Olajuwon. 63 wins for Coach Mark Donut. All-NBA first team, you got Shea, Magic, Ben, Bron. Look at Dylan Harper, man. As far as the standings go, OKC top of the West. Who is Jonathan Carson? How did they get him to? He was a 4th pick. Like, they're just cheating, bro. Suns are in the 2 spot. Rockets at 3. Hey, they got A. Wiggins as well. I didn't even realize that. And then Sacramento, I'm rooting for y'all. Freaky Fox is back, though, so you're probably cooked. Nets, number 1 seed out east, coming off the disappointing finals L. Then you got the Sixers, the Hawks. There's been a lot of the same teams. Bulls also in here. They picked up Cam Boozer, so 2 guys, 3rd and 4th picks of the 2026 draft. They link up. First round, let's see what's going on. Also, Bron and the Wizards have done like nothing. They're not in the playoffs this time either. See, I told y'all the Thunder are beatable. Look at this. This is going to a game 7. Portland might upset them. First, though, we got Jazz and Kings. Wembanyama in a game 7 versus Tim Duncan. Come on, man. Spurs legends going at it. Is AE still on the Jazz? Yeah, he's just never really blossomed playing behind Darren Peterson. That's such a shame. Kings get off to a really good start, but then Utah gets back in it. Ultimately, though, Sacramento gonna kind of pull away and win it. 23 from Larry Johnson, 20 from David Thompson. Keontae's 22, not enough. Okay, OKC versus Portland, game 7. Wow, Cade is now 95 overall, and Cade, Ja, all those guys over in Portland, giving the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder, who are the 1 seed, 63 wins. You know, Shai's the MVP. Everybody's probably thinking, oh, they might do it again. But the 8 seed say, yeah, we got other plans. Get up out of here. Thunder, out of here. 21 from Shai. How about 29 from Denny? 21 from Ja. Portland moves on. We'll see how far their Cinderella story continues. We got the Orlando Magic versus the Brooklyn Nets. Ben Simmons versus Kyrie Irving. That'll be kind of fun. With Sacramento versus Portland. Sacktown trying to take down an 8 seed who just knocked off the defending champs. Probably will be easier said than done. Suns versus Rockets. And then we got Philly versus Atlanta. I gotta say, we're seeing some rivalries building, man. Teams kind of playing each other time and time again. It's cool. You got a lot of the same teams in the mix. Game 5, Philadelphia versus Atlanta. We're gonna check out this one. Series tied up at 2 apiece at the moment. This one's going back and forth early. Philly gets a little bit of a lead. Hawks, though, gonna make it close. 6-point game, minute 51. Let's get it. We haven't seen any buzzer beaters, like game-winning buzzer beaters this game. No, I'm not talking about a 3rd quarter buzzer beater. I'm talking about one at the end of the game where the buzzer goes off like, if you know, you know. Anyway, Nickeil Alexander-Walker will inbound with the Hawks currently down in this game 5. It goes to D-Rob, over to Scoot. I want to see D-Rob knocking down some of these jumpers again. It was so pretty the last time. Drops the shoulder into Hakeem and lays it in. The Admiral is putting y'all on notice as to just how good he was, man. Oh my goodness. He is hooping in this video. Now, I don't know about knocking down the 3s. 2K might be gassing that. LeBaron Flyland over to Mark Aguirre, to Paulo, to Saint Supri, back to Moncaro. Moncaro 9 on the shot clock, dishes it to LeBaron, over to Hakeem, 5 on the shot clock. It goes to Mark Aguirre, to Paulo. Wink 3 is no good. Hakeem, though, he's been hitting the glass when we've seen him, and the hook is good, or the fade, whatever you want to call it, man. Hakeem got it to go. I saw Hakeem was in the lab with some big man, and he was rocking some jaws. I was like, okay, Hakeem, looking fresh. D-Rob in the post. Fades over the top, blocked by Olajuwon. The dream locked in this key game 5. It'll go to Mark Aguirre. Aguirre over to LeBaron Flyland. Flyland one-on-one with Scooter Henderson, driving it to the basket. Both of them rocking 0-0, which I feel like it's a rare number matchup. LeBaron missed it. Rebound to Robinson. He'll get it to Scoot, to Acuff. Acuff driving, dishes to the corner. Alexander Walker, no good. That would have been a big shot to make it a 1-possession game, but it didn't go. Bad pass there from Paulo. Could have been a turnover, and now Jalen Johnson going to foul Hakeem. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. 24 and 12 from Hakeem. Braden Burry's had 22 in 15 minutes. Shot 8 for 8. He was on a heater. That's at 6 of 6 from 3 as well. That's nuts. Okay, we'll go right back to Philly versus Atlanta. It's really our only interesting series. All the other ones wrapped up in 4 or 5. Philadelphia, if they win this one, they're on to the conference finals. Atlanta, of course, looking to force a game 7. We'll get another close one. I don't mind if I do. I really liked seeing Hakeem and David Robinson face off there. It was a lot of fun. As we jump in, David Robinson is at the free throw line. Call him David Gilgeous-Alexander. First free throw from D-Rob, butter. That'll put the Hawks up by 3. Second one can make it a 2-possession game, put them up by 4, and Robinson will cash out on both. Paulo Banchero gets it into Mad Max, Tyrese Maxey, Scoot Henderson will check Maxey here. Time Tyrese drops Scoot to the rim, but what a recovery from Scoot Henderson. Saved himself from being on a highlight reel. Ball goes down to Daniels, laying is good. Scoot Henderson, stay with the play. Got embarrassed, said, let me get up as fast as I can. I'm going to chase this down. Big time rejection. Tyrese Maxey with the ball. Scoot going to check him once again. Maxey, the spin move. Henderson sliding his feet well, moving. Yup. Oh, Maxey's locked. Another block from Scoot Henderson. It's a block party, and Scoot only invited Tyrese. Nickeil Alexander-Walker turned over by Mark Aguirre. Good defensive play there from Money Mark. Aguirre going to Dyson Daniels. Dishes it over to Paolo Banchero. Banchero to Hakeem. Olajuwon has it almost stolen by Johnson. Finds Paolo in the corner. Paolo don't want the three. Mark Aguirre does. It's good. 3-point ball game. Philly gets it back down to a one-possession game. Still a minute 37 left. Anybody could take this one. And, of course, Atlanta, they really want this one. They're desperate for this one to force this to a game 7. Robinson, the quick shot fake, puts it on the deck against Olajuwon. He's going to turn, shoot, and score. David Robinson, once he gets to that turnaround jumper, man, I don't know if there's really much you can do to stop him. Mad Max with the ball. Tyrese, defended by Scoot Henderson once again. Maxey trying to drive it. Scoot Henderson saying, no. 9 on the shot clock. Maxey needs something here. Gets to the basket. Blocked again. That's 3 blocks from Scoot. All of them on Maxey. Henderson gonna slow up the offense here. No need to rush. Hawks are in control. Henderson will get it to D-Rob. Oh, illegal screen from Jalen Johnson. We're going the other way. So the Sixers are earning another possession. Ill-advised decision there from Jalen Johnson because, I mean, you can't be fouling right there. You can't be fouling in that scenario. Paolo Banchero into Tyrese Maxey. Maxey one-on-one with Scoot. You don't want this work, Maxey. 0 can't score on 0-0. That's just not how it works so far. Maxey trying to shake Henderson but can't. Goes up for the lay-in. Finally finishes. If he got blocked again, Christmas takeover was on the way for Tyrese Maxey. Ball goes into Alexander Walker. He'll get it over to Scoot. Sixers don't have to foul, but they need to stop. Robinson gets right to it on Olajuwon. Turns, shoots. He can't miss. He can't miss on that turnaround jumper, bro. He can't miss. The Atlanta Hawks are up by 5. We're witnessing a David Robinson masterclass and a Scoot Henderson defensive masterclass, man. My goodness. Just want to once again give him his flowers. Ball go into Jaylen Brown here for Philadelphia. The spin move for Spraylin down to Hakeem Olajuwon. Oh my gosh, that's really easy. I guess D-Rob didn't want to foul or anything there. Hakeem had the positioning. D-Rob was just like, all right, I'll give up the layup. Long as the Hawks make their free throws, they should be fine. Maxey's going to send Scoot to the line. Scoot, first one. Oh, that doesn't look good. It missed. Well, now you're giving the Sixers at least some window of opportunity. Henderson does make the second here. Olajuwon gets it into Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gonna swing it over to Paolo. Paolo to Aguirre. Why would Dyson drop the corner? They got lucky, man. Left that corner wide open. Didn't go, though. Braden Burry's had another crazy game. Maybe just play him minutes. He's going stupid. 24 and 20 from D-Rob. A 20-20 game and 6 assists. Hakeem had 37, so it's definitely a really good battle of the bigs here in Atlanta versus Philadelphia. And we'll get one more game for all the marbles for a conference finals appearance here. It's a close one so far. Hawks get a little bit of a lead in the 4th. Sixers within 7-5. 2:02 to go. Let's check it out. Then after this game, I need to get a glass of water, man. I've been recording for over an hour and a half. My voice is kind of cooked. And I probably want to try and record like 2 more videos today. I'm locking in so that hopefully on the weekend I can just kind of chill. Who knows how that'll work out though. Darius Acuff with the ball, defended by LeBaron Filan. Hands it off to Jalen Johnson. Johnson over to David Robinson. Back to Double J. Johnson over to Alexander Walker. No, gets the screen from Johnson. Good roll. Jalen will slam it home with some authority. It's a 7-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks. Nice pick and roll textbook there from Alexander Walker and Jalen Johnson. VJ Edgecombe, the generator, number 77, gets the screen. Gives it over to Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem turns, shoots, and scores. It thought about rolling off. That was a is this the dagger type moment, but eventually it decided, yeah, all right, I'll go in. Hakeem Olajuwon makes that one. Darius Acuff with it. There's the screen from David Robinson. Robinson rolls out of the picture. He's going to let Acuff go to work here on LeBaron Filan. 8 on the shot clock for Darius Acuff. Now 6. Needs to make his move soon. Robinson sets the screen. Too much room for Acuff. Missed it. Couldn't make the defense pay for giving him that much space on the jumper. That's a blunder right there from Darius. Oh, illegal screen. Speaking of blunders, VJ Edgecombe, that is bad right there. That's real bad. Essentially giving the Hawks a free possession when they're up by 5. And after being up 3-2 in in this series. The Sixers are watching their season slip away. D-Rob finally missed that jumper, but he didn't really turn to give himself as much space. Paolo Banchero over to Maxey. 3-ball. Uh-oh, Philly's back in it. We got a 2-point game. 46 seconds to go. Tyrese Maxey with 27 points. 10 of those coming here in the fourth quarter. Scoot Henderson gets the screen from Robinson. He's wide open on the roll. A little reverse slam. That's too easy, man. Akeem Olajuwon kind of lost him. I think he was trying to steal away the pass, but couldn't. Here's Maxey with the ball. Maxey gonna look to go at Scoot Henderson. Dishes. Edgecomb. 3 is good. VJ Edgecomb generating some offense here for Philadelphia when they need it most. We got a 1-point game, about a 6-second differential between shot and game clock. If you're Philadelphia, don't got a foul. Not at all. Scoot Henderson with it. He's gonna work on Maxey and walk it out to the 3. Okay, so he's running this thing down. 9 on the shot clock here. Henderson will get the screen for Braden Burries. Finally finds D-Rob. Robinson turns, fakes, shoots it over the top. Great defense from the Dream. And with 5 seconds left, the Sixers have the ball down by a point. The Hawks maybe wasted a little bit too much time there, and D-Rob kind of had to rush. I think he got the ball with like 5 on the shot clock. Anyway, with 5 seconds left here, Philly can win it at the horn. Maxey with 3 seconds. He's going to rise up from deep, and it's good! Tyrese Maxey, after Scoot Henderson had locked him up in Game 6, blocking him 3 times. He gets the last laugh. A pair of big threes down the stretch. Of course, none bigger than that game-winning shot right there, because with .2, the Hawks can't get anything off. The Sixers headed to the conference finals. Oh my goodness. What a shot from Tyrese Maxey. 31 and 15 from Akeem. 30 ball from Mad Max. David Robinson had 26 and 12. Braden Burries continued his heater. So our conference finals matchups, it's going to be Phoenix versus Sacramento out west. Bargnani's a 92 now. Shout out to him. And then we got Brooklyn versus Philly. Should be a really fun one here. Ewing and Olajuwon facing off. Irving and Trey Johnson versus Maxey and Edgecomb. Joe Smith versus Paolo, I guess. And then Jaylen Brown's here, and the Nets have some dude named John Wright for him, and not too familiar. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my glass of water, go chill for a second, and I'll be right back. Just give me like 5 minutes. Well, for y'all, it'll be one jump cut. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay, much better. My voice was about like 5 minutes away from sounding like Doc Rivers if I didn't get that sip of water. Okay, the Suns beat the sleeves off the Kings. Sacramento Nation, I'm still with y'all, man, but golly. That year against OKC, that was your chance. Philly, though, and Brooklyn, they're 2 apiece right now. Nets are gonna destroy the Sixers in Game 5. 31 and 12 from Pat Ewing, 22 from Trey Johnson, 21 from LeBaron Filan. Game 6, if Philly wins this, series goes 7, and it's going 7. 24 from Maxey, 20 from LeBaron Filan, 22 from Joe Smith. So after that blowout, they actually came back. Maybe this one will be the close one for all the marbles. Nets and Sixers going back and forth early. Brooklyn gets some separation in the 4th. Philly trying to make it a little closer. All right, 6-point game, 3:07 to go. Definitely a lot of Showtime players that I'm excited to watch. So we'll jump into this one. Kyrie rocking number 7 like Kyrie Durant. I saw KD with Sexy Red, man. Jace Richardson into Trey Johnson. I saw Jared McCain with Drake singing some song off Iceman. I don't know. It's been a weird summer of people linking up. Kyrie Irving working on LeBaron Filan here. The spin move, 9 on the shot clock. Irving gets into the paint. Lay in is good. Kyrie gonna put the Brooklyn Nets up by 8. He's so crafty, a wizard with the basketball. Only 15 points on the night, but looks like he hasn't been looking for a shot because he's 67% from the field. Just hadn't shot the ball much. Plain and simple. Coming out of the timeout for Philadelphia, I'm sure they realize a sense of urgency here. Hakeem on the drive, rejected by Patrick Ewing. I thought that was going to be an easy lay-in, dunk, whatever Hakeem wanted, but Patrick Ewing chased him down. Irving, the jab, gets the screen, fires the 3. Oh, man. Philly's in trouble. Defense into offense for the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie knocks down a big-time jumper. VJ Edgecomb with the ball. He's got Olajuwon rolling to the rim. Hakeem catches it, fakes it again, dishes out to Edgecomb. Extra pass, Paolo. 8 on the shot clock. It'll go to Olajuwon. Olajuwon over to JB. 3's fouled. He'll shoot 3 free throws. That's a bad foul from Wright Foreman, the auto-generated dude. First one goes for Brown. Second one from Brown is also good. And JB, 3 for 3. So that'll put him within still 8. It's going to be quite the lead to overcome here for Philadelphia. And Brooklyn has the ball. Irving with it. Ewing wants it in the post. He'll get it down low. Pat backing in. Fade away over the top. Oh my gosh, that was ugly, man. That was flat. Paolo Banchero with the ball. He's going to swing it over to Maxey. Maxey gets it down to Olajuwon. Hakeem in the post. Gonna put up the floater. No good. Good defense there from Patrick Ewing. Wright Foreman with the ball. He's had that stupid foul on Brown. It goes over to Kyrie. Maxey not the best defender for Kyrie. It goes to Trey Johnson. Out to Wright Foreman. Over to Irving. Nets have wasted quite a bit of clock. Irving's three. No good. Joe Smith on the glass. He'll slam it home. The Nets are going to the finals. I don't need to see any more. 20 ball from Irving and only 16. Or sorry, from Murray in only 16 minutes. Kyrie also had 20. Joe Smith with 20 and 12. 17 and 10 from Ewing. Jaylen Brown led all scorers for the Sixers with 22. Devin Booker, the MVP of the West. MVP of the East is Pat Ewing, averaging 26 and 10. So here we go. Suns versus Nets. Bargnani, the number one pick for the Nets. For the Suns. Nets have a lot of number one picks in Irving, Joe Smith, and Patrick Ewing. Game one, we'll go to the Suns. Suns up 2-0. Nets will win game 3 and 4. They're not going to let up as we head into game 5 with the series tied. Devin Booker back in the finals for the first time since 2021. It's been a decade since his last finals appearance for Phoenix, and they'll take game 5. That's a big win. 26 from Bargnani is enough for them to win. Booker had 21. Ewing had 22. Joe Smith with 21. Game 6 on the way. Suns can close it out right here and win the title, but the Nets have shown resilience in this series. They were down 2-0, ended up taking the next 2 to tie it up. Are they just going to let it go now? It's a 3-point game, 2:20 to go. Nets are down. They lose this one. It is over with. Brooklyn in possession of the ball. We're in Barclays, so you got that home court advantage. Will they take it back to Phoenix for game 7? Ball goes into Reed. He swings it over to Kyrie Irving. Irving has Ewing in the post. Mark Williams guarding him. That should be a matchup that Patrick Ewing could take advantage of. Kyrie down to Jace Richardson. Richardson working on the much taller Ryan Dunn. Fades over the top and misses. I don't know why that's what you're going for there. Let Kyrie get to his ISO bag or something. I don't know. Green in the mid-range misses it. Richardson grabs the rebound. Jace has Mark Williams pulled out on the perimeter. Throws it down to Reed. Reed dishes over to Irving and just throws it away. Terrible pass. Threw it off the head of Moody. It goes to Jalen Green. He's got plenty of room from 3. Misses again. Jalen Green has had a couple good looks on back-to-back possessions, but missed both of them. Irving, nice pass to Reed. That's an easy lay-in. Brooklyn within 1. They'll open up the scoring here in this hop-in game. Moody with the ball. He's got Kyrie guarding him. Andrea Bargnani will get it in the post. Bargnani backing in, fading away, and scoring using the glass. Andrea Duncan, man, off the window. 27 points on the night. Bargnani on a redemption story, a redemption tour in this video. Wright Foreman gets it into Kyrie. Irving up the middle. Oh, bad pass. But luckily the Nets able to retrieve it. It gets to Trey Johnson up top. Hits Irving in the corner. Kyrie driving it. Can't really get anywhere right now. Swings it to Trey, to Smith. 7 on the shot clock. Wright Foreman finds Joe Smith at the top of the key. Back to Trey Johnson. Over to Smith. The fake. Oh my gosh. Terrible possession. Ends in a heavily contested Joe Smith 3. Suns can make it a 2-possession game with a bucket here. No Devin Booker down the stretch. So they've been going to guys like Jalen Green and of course Bargnani. Moody with it. He'll throw it down to Bargnani again. Bargnani backs in. Fakes again. Laying is good. Beautiful post work there from Andrea Bargnani. Putting the Suns up by 5 with only 33 seconds left. If the Nets don't score here, I'm about ready to say it's over. Brooklyn wants to talk it over, but that is their final timeout. I saw some 2K27 screenshots that 2K has posted, and I don't know, man. I think graphically the game might look worse than this one. It was only a few screenshots, so who knows? I don't know, man. I wasn't really rocking with the graphics. Irving driving to the basket, dishes to the corner. Smith to Wright Foreman. Good look from 3, and he hits. There you go. It's a 2-point game with 22.7 to go. That's a big hit right there. Jalen Johnson is fouled by, Jalen Green. Sorry, not Jalen Johnson. Golly, I'm combining everybody's names. Trey Johnson fouled Jalen Green. That's what I tried to say. Green makes both. 4-point lead for the Suns. Joe Smith into Kyrie. 19 seconds left here. Irving gonna look to drive, swing. Smith, mid-range is good. 13 seconds to go. Nets within 2. I don't know what you really accomplished by going for a midi there. First one, Jay Green is good. I guess the Nets are hoping the Green misses one, and he makes both again. So Suns up by 4. It'll go into Kyrie Irving. Irving dishes. Wright Foreman. Deep 3. Hit it again. 6.5 left. The Nets might just have a chance trying to hold on to their season. Bargnani into Moody. He'll shoot the free throws. Kyrie just fouled out, though, so Kyrie won't be the one taking the shot. Guess you go to Trey Johnson or Wright Foreman, who's been making the other big shots. You have to go for a 3 now. 5.7 to go. Trey ball top tie it up. Jace Richardson to right form. Another three. Oh, that would have been an all-time run if he made another one. But it doesn't go. Phoenix Suns end up winning this thing. And there you go. There's your champions. Told y'all the Thunder wouldn't get another one. I mean, they might get another one, but at least they wouldn't go back-to-back here. Bargnani with the trophy. Oh, boy. And the finals MVP, too. What a crazy universe we're in. 28-10 from Ewan. 29 from who else but Big Bargnani. Bargnani is your finals MVP. Averaged 22, 7, and 4. Kawhi Leonard retired in 2031. Man, I hope Kawhi stays in the NBA till 2031. That'd be nice. As far as player progression, the Big O's a 97. Magic's a 97, as is Wemby. Duncan Robinson. I said Duncan Robinson. David Robinson gets a lot better. Bron. So just more improvement from our number one picks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins MVP again, averaging 24 and 11. In this universe, we're having some crazy combos about Shai. 3 chips and 4 MVPs. Yeah, that's quite the resume, I would say. Magic Johnson, clutch player of the year, averaged 23, 6, and 11. His game translating well to the modern era here for sure. Suns won 65. They might go get another. The Thunder, of course, still up here. You got the Jazz. I want to see Wemby and a Hoppin just one of these days, bro. It'd be so much fun. Sacramento's in here again. Sacramento, I'm rooting for y'all. Portland's up here. You had 5 teams with 55 plus games in the West. The East, though, was on the contrary. They only went 51. The top team in the East did. This is the Heat with Magic Johnson and Larry Johnson. The Johnson duo. No, that sounds weird. But the Johnson duo. They picked up Larry and started hooping. The Hawks are in here with D-Rob, of course. And then you got the Sixers. Bulls in the mix again. And the Milwaukee Bucks, who have Elton Brand. I haven't really heard much from them. Elton was a second-round pick by the Charlotte Hornets, and then the Hornets dropped him. The Bucks picked him up. Risa Shea, he was second-round pick to Detroit. They dropped him. Bucks picked him up, and they've been able to turn that into a 5 seed. You know, good team. All right, looks like we've got only one Game 7 here in the first round. It's Sacramento and Portland. Tim Duncan versus Cade Cunningham. David Thompson in the mix as well. Blazers have put together quite the lineup. Like, it's pretty well-rounded at every position. They got depth kind of everywhere. 7th game's off to a good start for Portland. Here comes Sacramento, though. Nice run into the 4th, and they're going to win it. Kings, 22, 10, and 10. Triple-double for Timmy D. Win it to advance. So Phoenix will be playing Sacramento here. Defending champion Suns. Looking really good so far. We got this Utah Jazz. Oh, Shaq versus Wemby. I need that to be a good series. And then the Heat and the Bulls. Magic Johnson versus Chicago, who just refused to follow along with the video. They don't want to have any number one picks. And then we get another D-Rob Hakeem showdown, which is awesome. Jazz are beating the sleeves off the Thunder. Thunder finally get 1. They get 2. Ooh, that might be an interesting series. We'll check that back out in a second. In the meantime, though, Hawks Sixers continues to deliver. David Robinson versus Hakeem. They've done it again. We got a 2-2 series headed into Game 5. Hawks get off to a great start here, and ultimately the Sixers just never able to overcome that. 26-14 from David Robinson. 27-14 from Hakeem Olajuwon. We'll check that back out in a second. In the meantime, though, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder trying to pull off a crazy comeback. They were down 3-0 against the Jazz. This is Game 6. They were looking to push it 7. Oh my gosh, OKC's fighting. Wemby versus Shaq is going 7 after Wemby was down 3-0. 27 from Keontae George, 25 from Peterson. Wemby a stinker, only 16 and 10. Shea 35, 14 assists, 22 from A. Reeves. Okay, now we got Game 6 of Sixers versus Hawks. Sixers trying to keep their season alive here, and they will. My goodness, the Hawks almost came back, but the Sixers were in control all the way through. 19 from Jaylen Brown, 23 from Jalen Johnson. Oh, that pushes it 7. I thought the Sixers were up, so we got a pair of Game 7s. Really excited for Jazz versus Thunder. Game 7. Utah was up 3-0. There's no way they blow this, right? There's no way they blow this, right? Oh my gosh, Wemby. Well, it at least might be somewhat close. 8-point game, 3-11. I gotta get in. Wemby versus Shaq. Thunder have won every quarter of the game so far, and as we jump in, Dwight's at the free throw line. That's by no means guaranteed points. First one from Dwight, told you. Second one, Dwight. Okay, he clanked both of those, so that's an opportunity for the Utah Jazz. Keontae George with the rock. This is a really well-rounded Utah team. George will get the screen from Jaren. Fire the 3. No good. Rebound goes to Carson. Rocking the number 49 is Carson there. Dishes it over to Chet. Chet, the pass fake. Gets the screen from Carson. Fires the 3. It's no good. Rebound will go to Ace Bailey. Oh my gosh. If Wemby blew a 3-0 lead to Chet, he might just be done with this game and retire. Beautiful lay-in. Wemby to the basket. No Shaq right now, but there he is. He's at the scores table. I mean, it's quite the luxury to have that when Shaq's not in the game, you have Dwight Howard. You have a Superman in the game at all times. Timeout. out for OKC. They want to get Shaq subbed in. Carson will inbound the ball. He gets it into Chet Holmgren. Chet defended by Jaren Jackson Jr. The half spin there from Holmgren, swings it over to A. Reeves. Reeves the pass fake, dishes to Carson. Now to Chet. Back to Carson. 8 on the shot clock for OKC. Shai Gilgeous will catch. Will drive. Back out Carson. Carson fires the tough jumper. No good. Rebound to Shaq. He'll put Wemby in the basket. Yeah, Wemby might be taller than him, but that's Shaquille O'Neal, man. He's 300, no Chief Keef. He's real big, real strong. Wembanyama with the ball. Wemby gonna try and use some finesse to attack Shaq here, and he'll do exactly that. The big time finish. This is what I was hoping for in this battle of these two great bigs. Wemby kind of having a bad night, only 17 points, but we've seen him in attack mode these past couple possessions for Utah. Now the Jazz are gonna need to string together some stops. A. Reeves gets the screen from Shaq, fires a three, has room, but missed it. Wembanyama boxes out well for the rebound. Door is open for Utah. Keontae George over to Wembanyama. Wemby driving into the paint on Shaq. Couple shot fakes. Needs some help. Dishes it out to George. 11 on the shot clock. George to the rim. Slow step. Hits Wemby in the corner. Three is good. Victor Wembanyama putting the Jazz within just 3 points. He's got 20 on the night. 9 of those coming here in the fourth quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Driving it on Keontae. Fakes it. Steps through. Oh, I thought Wemby was going to come help and block that shot, but he doesn't. And Shai converts on the layup. Thunder back up by 5. Wembanyama, the quick crossover on Shaquille O'Neal. Gets into the paint, but Shaq standing his ground. Oh, Wemby blew by him. Laid it in. It's a 3-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Jazz just will not go away. Victor Wembanyama trying to will his team to the W. Shai Gilgeous drives it on George. Keontae just can't do anything with Shai. He's too shifty. Gilgeous-Alexander lays it in. Thunder back up by 5. Wemby's gonna have to bring some help as the shot blocker, or else Shai's just gonna continue to fry. Jaren Jackson will inbound. Triple J gets it into Wembanyama. Wemby spins off of Shaq. Diesel holding his ground. Tough shot. Wemby forced that one. Wemby, not a bad foul there on Shaq, but it's his last one. He's fouled out. That was a bad foul then. Diesel first free throw. He makes it. No Wembanyama. Yeah, the Jazz, it's over for them. And Shaq made both free throws. Y'all are really cooked. Probably got to hit a 3 this possession. George with it up top. He's going to try and drive it on SGA. But Shai, he's got length on him. He's pretty strong. Keontae, though, does get to a spot, lay it in, but they're down 5. It's up, man. They blew the lead. 27 from Reeves. 22 and 10 from Peterson. Wemby had 22 and 22 rebounds. Shaq 25 and 11. Ultimately, the Thunder do pull off the 3-0 comeback. Now we got Game 7 Hawks versus Sixers. Let's check it out. Sixers off to a great start here. Hawks trying to get back in it late, and they will. We got 129 apiece with 1:29 left. What a crazy time to jump into the game. Same score and time. This should be a really good close. Mark Aguirre will inbound. Remember when Maxey hit that deep 3? I think it was against Brooklyn. Ball goes into LeBaron Filan. No Maxey right now. Out to Edgecombe. No Hakeem either, as LeBaron Filan fires a 3 and misses. What's up with Hakeem and Maxey and all them? Oh my gosh. Oh no, Jaden McDaniels was fouled out. I saw the offensive rebounds. I thought Hakeem and Paolo were fouled out. Yeah, nobody's fouled out. They're all good. Alexander Walker with the ball. Hits the corner. Darius Acuff. Acuff, beautiful bounce down to David Robinson, who lays it in. The Admiral putting the Atlanta Hawks up by 2. LeBaron Filan with the ball. Filan defended by Darius Acuff here. Filan gonna look to dance on Acuff. Gets into the paint. The hesitation. 12 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Filan 7 to work with now. Swings it out to Edgecombe. Edgecombe gets the screen. Fires the 3 and misses it. Robinson the rebound. Hawks up by 2 and they got the ball. Philly could really use a stop here with 40 seconds left. Johnson to Acuff to Asa Newell. Oh my gosh, they got Mark Aguirre guarding D-Rob because they didn't call that timeout, and sub in Hakeem. That's going to be free eats for David Robinson. 4-point lead Atlanta's way. Looks like the Hawks might be headed to another conference finals. They've won a chip in this video. Maybe they'll get another one. Aguirre fires the 3. It's no good. Think that'll do it. Big win for ATL. 26 from Scooter. 21 and 12 from D-Rob with 8 assists. Okay, we got the Hawks and the Bulls. Okay, Chicago. They got Caleb Wilson off the bench for Chi-Town. And then Phoenix and Oklahoma City. Phoenix, they're coming off the championship. They've been doing well the first couple rounds. So we'll see how it goes in the conference finals. Hawks just swept the Chicago Bulls, while Phoenix and Oklahoma City are having a much more competitive series. This thing is tied up 2 apiece. Suns get off to a really great start in Game 5 and never look back. A huge win. 34 from Bargnani, 30 from Booker, 25 25 from Moody. Game 6. Suns can close it out right here and go to the NBA Finals. But the Thunder, they got other plans. They want this to be another Showtime series. They just pulled out a Game 7 dub against the Jazz. We'll see if they can do it again. And that's when they were down 3-0. 25 and 12 from Shea, 25 from Shaq. Booker's 31, not enough. Game 7 gets off to a pretty close start. Suns, though, have a really good second quarter. Thunder trying to get back in it late, but can't. Phoenix going to the finals again. 31 from Book and Jalen Green. Suns fans, I'm sure this is a pleasant surprise. Devin Booker with 29 points and 8 assists. 23 and 12 averages from D-Rob to win the East MVP. So you've got Booker, Mike Moody, Andrea Bargnani, Maluak, Ryan Dunn for the Suns. For the Hawks, it's Scooter, Nikhil, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, and D-Rob. I don't know if they got anything for D-Rob. The Suns, I don't know if they might have something for him. It's 2-2 going into Game 5 here. And this fifth one is pretty close so far. All right, let's tap in. 4-point game, minute 53 to go. I'm gonna check it out. I've had a lot of fun gameplay throughout this video. I've tried to make these videos where, you know, we're doing a draft, like pretty in-depth, pretty long videos, watching a bunch of games, you know, all that jazz, all that good stuff. Jalen Green gets it into Mark Williams. Williams in the corner, dishes it over to Jalen. Now it goes to Devin Booker. Booker gonna get the screen from Andrea Bargnani, the moving screen of doom. Hands it off to Bargnani. Now to JG. Does anybody call him that? You shouldn't. It's a trash abbreviation. Green gets the screen, fires the three. No good. That one was halfway down. David Robinson snags the rebound. Mark Williams wanted that one bad too, but D-Rob wins that battle for the board. Robinson hands it off to Acuff. Acuff will get the screen. Oh, Robinson was wide open for that midi. I know that midi's pure water. I don't know why he didn't take that. He'll set the screen for Burries. Burries takes a midi and, still knocks it down. So you get 2 points nonetheless. Burries 13 points in 17 minutes. Dude, it feels like he's just always a microwave for Atlanta in all these games we've seen him in. Booker steps it back. Tough jumper. No good. Rebound goes to David Robinson. 2-pointer will tie this game up for the Atlanta Hawks. Scoot Henderson to Braden Burries. Burries hands it off to Acuff. Acuff gonna slow it up here for the Hawks. There's the screen. It goes to David Robinson. 8 on the shot clock. Robinson drops the shoulder and finishes. Game is tied with 41.1 to go. A nice finish from D-Rob. Why did Dyson Daniels go from smiling to not? But he did the Chris Paul reaction face. Devin Booker with it. Fires the tough three. No good. I don't know. I feel like he could have got a better shot than that, especially early clock. I don't know why he settled for that. Here's Braden Burries. He'll hit Scoot Henderson in the corner. Scoot gets the screen from Darius Acuff. You figure the ball's making its way to Robinson. D-Rob spin move into the paint. He's got positioning. Layup is good. The Admiral puts the Hawks up by 6. Or up by 2, sorry. It's a 6-point swing is what I was trying to say. Hawks were down by 4. Maluak will inbound. Suns still not out of this game. 15 seconds to go. 3 could give him the lead. 2 will tie it up. Devin Booker with 9 seconds now. Looks like the Suns will probably get the final shot of regulation at the very least. Booker bumping, draws the double. Layup, no good. And that'll do it. The Hawks win it. They take game 5 of the finals here. 28 from Bargnani. 23 and 23 from the Admiral with 9 assists and 4 blocks. Wow. What a game that David Robinson just put together. And you got to give the Hawks some credit, man. This is their 3rd finals of the video. They've won 1 of them. Now they're looking for their 2nd finals W. Let's see if they can pull it off in game number 6 here. It's back and forth. Hawks get the lead in the 3rd. Suns still lurking in the 4th. 4-point game, minute 25. Can D-Rob close it out and win another one? Knock off the defending champs for this ring. Mark Williams will inbound the ball. He gets it into Devin Booker. All right, Suns have the ball too, so they definitely have a chance here. No timeouts left for Atlanta. 1 left for Phoenix. Booker fires the 3. It's good. We got a 1-point game. David Robinson, where's he at? He's got 24 and 11, isn't fouled out. Why is he not in the game? I can't even call a timeout for Atlanta if I wanted to try and get him in. They don't have any of those. So Scoot, Jalen Johnson, y'all are going to have to hold it down without D-Rob in the time being. Johnson to the rim, almost threw it away. Scoot able to retrieve that tough pass. 9 on the clock. Oh, there's an illegal screen. Asa Newell causes the turnover. That's bad. At least it gets David Robinson in the game for you if you're Atlanta, but that's a costly turnover. Suns can take the lead right here with the bucket. Devin Booker with the ball up top. D-Book gonna get the screen for Bargnani. Fires the 3. It's good! Devin Booker knocks down a pair of huge threes and puts the Suns up by 2 with 3/4 of a minute left. Here's Darius Acuff with the ball. You know it's going down to number 50, David Robinson. Question is, can you do anything about it? Robinson turns, fades, shoots, scores. He did it again. Game is tied with 36 seconds left. David Robinson, big time bucket. Moody with the ball up top. Moses Moody gets the screen from Bargnani. Or not Moses Moody, Mike Moody. I'm sorry. I just see Moody and think of Moses. Bargnani misses the jumper. All right, shot clock is turned off. Hawks can run it down if they want to. It goes to Alexander Walker, to Johnson, to Acuff. Now they're going to slow it down. 12 seconds left here. No timeouts for Atlanta. If they leave any time left, though, Suns do have a timeout to advance the ball. Acuff going to attack. Gets to the rim. Dishes. Robinson, corner three is butter. It's been a revelation in this video seeing David Robinson take all these threes. He's taken multiple and knocked both of them down that we've seen. I can remember two that he's made. With 3.1 left, Suns will need a trade to tie it up. You got to get it to Booker. Book to Maluak. The three, no good. And David Robinson just won the Hawks the finals with that corner tray ball. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that at all. But the Hawks get another one. It's been a battle of dynasties, I feel like, in this video. Or maybe not dynasties. It's not the right word because hasn't been the same teams facing off every year, but there's been quite a few powerhouses. That's the right way to put it. There's been quite a few powerhouses that have kind of been going at it year in and year out. David Robinson, though, this has been a huge video for him. 29 and 12, 30 from Bargnani on the other side. But Robinson has just looked incredible in all these hop-ins. He averaged 24 and 13 to win the finals MVP. Sensational, man. Sensational hoops from David Robinson for sure. Oscar Robertson flirting with the 99, as is Victor Wembanyama as we head into season number 6 of the simulation. Bron still done nothing. David Robinson, your MVP, averaged 24, 25, 13 and 5. This is D-Rob's video. Everybody else is just playing in it. You know what I mean? Caleb Wilson's your 6th man of the year. Jordan Ott, coach. Suns won 6-7 games. First team, you got Magic, Derrick Rose, D-Rob, Oscar, Dylan Harper. It's all guards except for David Robinson. Just breaking the mold here. He's the Admiral, man. He's insane. First seed, you got the Suns. Rockets are in here. They traded for Reeves. Who'd they trade for Reeves? Team looks fire, though. They traded Amen Thompson for Reeves. Oh, my gosh. Well, the Thunder just got a little scarier. Sacramento in the 4 spot, and then the Warriors in the 5 spot. Out east, Bucks number 1. Shout out to Elton Brand, I guess. Bulls in 2nd, and then you got the Pacers, Z-Dub. Wow, James Worthy's at 97 now? When did that happen? Hawks are in the 4 spot. Scooter, D-Rob, they're looking for another one, and then Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons' ring would be an all-time thing that won't happen, but it'd be really cool. We got a game 7 between Sac and Golden State. All right, Sacramento, you ready to disappoint me again? This is actually 2 really fun teams. Warriors picked up Dominating, who's a 94 now. Yeah, the real DA dominating. Game 7 on the way. Let's get it. Back and forth early. Probably too late in the video to say this because everybody's either asleep or clicked off, but if you know any cool draft classes, like the information to download them, you know, the user ID and all that, please let me know in the comments. It'd be a great help. Kings win it. Wow, the Warriors played terrible in this game. And Dominating! Oh, wait, this is the Kings stats and they won? Oh, they just power friendship their way to the dub. Dominating at 30. Rose had 24 and 15 and they still lost. That sucks. That was only game 7 of the first round. It's going to be Phoenix and Sacramento in round 2 here. Look at Peyton Pritchard. He's an 86 overall. Suns, though, a powerhouse. Going to be a tough out. Sacramento's going to have their hands full for sure. Rockets, Thunder. We'll see who won the Amen Thompson for Reeves swap. And then we got the Hawks and the Bucks facing off. Good luck, Atlanta. Y'all are going to have your hands full with D-Rob. And then the Bulls and Pacers. This Pacers team's fire, but Donovan Mitchell has fallen off. He's only an 81 overall now. Fall off is inevitable. All right, we got a 2-2 series between Chicago and Indiana. Really our only interesting series right now. And game 5 is going to be a Pacer win. 16 from Buzelis to lead all scores for the Bulls. Yeah, that's rough. 25 and 14 from Hallie, 24 from Zion. Game 6. Okay, Sacramento is eyeing a 3-1 comeback over there. We'll check that out in a second. In the meantime, we got this game 6 of Pacers Bulls, which is going to be another Pacer win. 26 from Z-Dub, 24 from Donovan Mitchell, and the Pacers close it out. Now Sacramento. They were down 3-0 and they've won 2. Sacramento, I'm rooting for y'all. Suns, y'all got your ring off. I just want to see the Kings succeed. Oh my gosh. The Kings lose. David Thompson had 20. Bargnani had 32. So East Finals, it's Pacers Bucks. These two teams have some history, but it doesn't feel the same without Giannis. And then we got the Suns and Thunder. Suns and Thunder have faced off a lot. The Thunder have an all 90-plus starting 5, but the Suns did win like 67 games. So, you know, there's that too. Thunder up 3-1. Bucks up 3-1. They both take care of business in 5, so it's going to be the Thunder taking on Milwaukee here. The Bucks, their only #1 pick on the team is Elton Brand. They got a bunch of auto-generated dudes, and then Tyler Hero. I have a feeling Milwaukee is about to get belt. Okay, never mind. They're giving out belt early on. Thunder will take the next 2. We're 2 apiece as we head into game number 5. This one's close. Never mind. Bucks win it. 27 from T-Hero, 29 and 13 from SGA. Not enough. Bro, this Thunder team is loaded. You're telling me they're about to lose to the Bucks? What do they have? Tyler Hero and the power of friendship? Like, this team is not good. And Elton Brand, of course. Back to Elton. Thunder win game 6. We're going 7. 29 and 13 from the Shaq Attack. 24 and 17 from Shai Gilgeous. So it'll be a game 7 here. Title on the line. Thunder get off to a hot start and never look back. So OKC takes home another one. This was a boring playoffs. We didn't have any hopping games. 25 from Hero. 32 and 13 from Shaq. 28 and 12 from Shai. Shai averaged 28 and 12 in the finals. Lead his guys to a title. Thunder have definitely been the team of the video. I want to see a Thunder Hawks showdown before this is all said and done. I think that would be a good one. I need to see them play again. I think they've played at least once. Braun is up to a 98. D-Rob up to a 98. Braun, I guess, just hasn't had a ton of help, but this isn't like a terrible team. Some of the teams around the league are pretty stacked, but I don't think I've even seen the Wizards in the playoff. Magic Johnson is your MVP. Averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 13 assists. What a season for Magic. Not only can he pass it, but he can also score. Dan Griffin, W name. Shout out to Freaky D. I'm gonna edit that up. Zion Williamson, clutch player of the year. Mark Donut, coach of the year. First team, Magic, Zion, Derrick Rose, Ben Simmons, Oscar. The league has been taken over. It's been overrun by all of my #1 picks in our draft class here. Now, the Western Conference, you have the Thunder at the top, Rockets in second, Suns in third. It's the same players. Blazers in the mix a little bit. Warriors in there. Out east, how do they keep doing it in Milwaukee? Bulls, you got the Pacers. Bro, the East is so much worse than the West. It's insane. And then the Hawks are in here. Okay, let's go get it. First round. You know the drill. We get any game 7s, we will be tuned in. Ooh, this looks a lot more promising than what we had before. You see, Bulls, Sixers. Okay, those are all game. Okay, yep, this is the first one. Pacers, Magic. Ben Simmons in a game 7. We are seeded. Bro, we've got 6 game 7s, no troll. Oh my gosh. That means even if we get like 2 hop-ins, that's cool. That's still way better than last year. This first one's going to be a jump in. Imagine we jump into all of them. Video's going to be 10 hours long. All right, 5-point lead for the Pacers. 2:28 to go. Let's get it. Dan Gafford, W name, inbounding the ball. Ben Simmons, we're ready. We're seated. It's time for you to take over. He shook Kobe White from the get-go, and he shot a jumper. Mid-range is good for Benji buckets. Come on, man. Would you expect any less from the greatest shooter of all time? Tyrese Halliburton gives it over to Kobe White. Kobe defended by Ben Simmons here. White gonna dish it over to Halliburton. Halliburton trying to score on the smaller Pritchard. Yeah, it's Christmas. Easy lay-in. 5-point lead for the Pacers. Indiana gets 2 right back after Ben Simmons knocked down the jumper. Peyton Pritchard with it. He'll get the screen from Daniel Gafford. Pritchard has Simmons down low. Ben turns, shoots, scores! Ben's jumper is looking beautiful. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Ben Simmons jumpers are falling. This is just, what are we witnessing? What are we witnessing right now? Ball go into Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton driving it on, was that Nolan Traore? I think it's Traore. Hallie, the spin move, trying to get into the paint on Traore. Good defense from number 88. Forces the dish out to Morgan. 7 on the shot clock. Morgan to Mark Williams to Z-Dub. Over to Tate in the corner. Tate gonna fire the tough jumper. No good. Freaky Franz grabs the rebound. 3 will tie it up for Orlando. Or you go quick 2. Good dish down to Ben. The fake, the shot. He scores it. See, and normally if Ben Simmons had that small guard on him, oh, I'm passing those. I see Trae Young. That's a scary shot. But no, this is a whole new mentality for Ben. He shoots jumpers. He's going up over smaller defenders. This is what he does. Tyrese Halliburton with the ball. Trying to dance on Traore. The spin move. Another spin. Out to Tate. 5 on the shot clock for Indiana. Tate will get the screen from Zion. Tate fires the jumper over Franz. No good. Oh my gosh, just an uncontested easy rebound for Zion Williamson. He'll set the screen for Tate. Roll to the rim. 7 on the shot clock. Tate to Halliburton. Hallie. Oh, terrible pass. Threw it right to Dan Gafford. Here's Franz driving it to the basket on the big fella. Lay-in is good. And the Magic are up by 1. Are we about to witness a Ben Simmons game 7 W? That's sure what it's looking like at the moment. Feels like the Magic have all the momentum, but you know the Pacers. They can find a way to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Halliburton driving it on Traore. Dishes out to Morgan. Morgan to Tate. Back to Morgan over to Tate. 9 on the shot clock now for the Indiana Pacers. Tate, 5 on the shot clock. Needs to make something happen. There's the Williams screen. The 3 over Simmons. Great contest. Rebound goes to Reed. That's a great defensive possession. Now Reed will be shooting a couple free throws here. Mark Williams just fouled out. First one from Big Reed is good. Second one from Reed is also good. So the Pacers, you probably got to go for a 3. I mean, you only got 8.9. You need a 3 to tie it up. I think you go for the 3, right? All right. Pacers will inbound the ball. You got Morgan. Morgan gets it into Ruzic. Ruzic gonna drive. 5 on the shot clock. Needs to kick it out to a shooter or maybe take it himself. He dishes to Morgan. He's got room. 3, no good. Magic win. Ben Simmons moves on to round 2. Maybe we really will see the Benji Buckets finals run. 44 from Zion. 45, 9, and 11 from Ben Simmons. And we still got like 100 more game 7s to check out too. Next one, Lakers versus Suns. Oh, Dylan Harper and Bob Lanier, who we haven't heard much from, and the Suns, who've just been a force to be reckoned with. Well, maybe Dylan Harper's the one who can take them down early here in the postseason. Suns off to a good start. Lakers, though, gonna put up a fight. Imagine we just go fire game 7 for fire game 7. All of these end up being hopping games. 2:32 to go. Lakers by 1. Let's get in here. As we jump in, Bob Lanier is in the ball game. He's at the free throw line. I feel like Bob Lanier used to have a My Team card I used back in the day. First free throw goes for the big fella. Second one from Lanier is no good. Rebound goes to Maluak. Maluak gets it over to D Book. Booker, defended by Dylan Harper. Oh, breaking news. Jordan Walsh, 3-year, $15 million extension. Y'all thought I was going to say something crazy. Maluak swings it over to D Book. Book one-on-one with Dylan Harper. 8 on the shot clock. Booker drives it. Harper, not great defense there. Usually a pretty good defensive player, but that time, I don't know, man. Not much resistance. Kind of just lets Devin Booker walk his way in for the layup. Suns will tie this ball game back up. Harper, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of pick and roll actions with him and Bob Lanier. Harper thought about the jumper, throws it to Dunleavy, back to Dill. Dill, the spin move, gets into the paint here on Devin Booker. Out to Mathurin. Mathurin's got some room, and the jumper's money. Benedict Mathurin going to put the Lakers up by 3. Bailed him out of that possession, too. It looked like that was going pretty much nowhere. Devin Booker into the paint on Harper. Good defense from Dylan, forcing the miss that time. Booker swings it over to Williams. Williams down to Lanier. Bob Lanier lays it in. Way to run the floor for Bob Lanier. Lakers by 5 now. LA applying some pressure. How will the Suns respond? Will they use that championship pedigree to get back in it? Do they have that resilience? Moody over to Bargnani. Bargnani on the wing. 10 on the shot clock. Gives it up to Maluak. Maluak gonna try and drive it on Bob Lanier. Dishes to Moody. He's got room from 3. There's the response for the Phoenix Suns. They'll get within 2 as Moody knocks down the tray ball. You remember Kendrick Perkins trying to pronounce Moses Moody on draft night? That was an all-time moment. Dylan Harper driving to the basket and 1. He'll go get 3 right back the hard way. The bucket plus the foul for Dylan Harper. And the free throw for Harper, no good. So he doesn't get 3 points back the hard way. He gets 2 because he missed the free throw. Moody with the ball, driving it on Dub, throws it down to Maluak, who lays it in. 2-point ball game now. Phoenix Suns got it close. Dylan Harper with the ball up top. Harper defended by Booker, looking to drive, dishes it out to Dunleavy. Dunleavy to J-Dub. Dub to Mathurin. 9 on the shot clock. Mathurin uses the screen, trying to drive, swings, Dub, corner 3, no good. Great defense there from the Suns. 2 will tie, 3 will give them the lead. Devin Booker with the rock here. He's got Harper defending. Booker, 5-second differential between shot and game clock. Forced to pick it up by Harper. Out to Maluak, over to Bargnani, to Dunn. Back to Booker, 7 on the shot clock. Book to the rim, blocked by Harper. Suns will retain possession, but a heads-up defensive play by Dylan Harper. Great rejection, man. Ryan Dunn will inbound. Dunn gets it into Maluak, over to Moody. Moody almost loses it. Gonna have to go up, rejected by Mathurin. Maluak gets it back, lays it in. Absolute chaos. Suns got blocked twice on that possession, but ultimately it ends in a score. And we are tied with, 4.2 to go? Are we gonna see a buzzer beater? Williams into Harper. Dylan, the spin, fires the jumper, no good. We're headed to overtime here in game 7. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Absolute chaos. We won't watch the whole OT because, man, y'all know we got a bunch of game 7s to get to, but we'll jump back in here with 1:37 to go. Suns currently up by 2 and in possession of the ball. Maluak gets it in to Devin Booker. Booker driving it on Dylan Harper here. Tough shot, rejected again, and Harper able to retrieve it. Oh my goodness, the Lakers shot blocking has been incredible in the clutch. Harper will get the screen up top, fire the 3, no good. Rebound goes to Maluak. Not a bad look for Dylan Harper, but just couldn't cash out on it. Couldn't make him pay. Devin Booker looking to drive it to the basket, and he's out of bounds. Laker ball. Booker's frustrated. Dylan Harper playing some elite defense on D-Book. Here's Harp with the ball. He's defended by Booker here. Dylan gets into the paint. Laying is good, and we are tied up. It's a Dylan takeover now. We're seeing it offensively, defensively. He's playing both sides of the ball at the moment. Booker with the rock. The lob to Malliwak, rejected again. Bob Lanier. Wow. Booker might have put it a little too low. I don't know. Maybe Bob Lanier, just great defense. Insane defensive effort from the Los Angeles Lakers right now. Suns will get the ball back. They called a timeout, talk things over. Ryan Dunn to Moody to Booker. Booker gonna look to drive it here on Dylan Harper. Great defense from Dylan. Another rejection. Bob Lanier sends it back again. Harper up to Mathurin, and there's the slam. Lakers by 2. 37 seconds to go. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Not again. But Drake back to back. Devin Booker with the ball here on the wing. D-Book looking to attack Dylan Harper. Harper, great defense, forcing the miss. Harp the rebound. They're gonna have to foul. Man, freaky deal. Turned it up in overtime. Really at the end of regulation too. A lot of fun to watch. Bob Lanier into Harper. Harper's promptly fouled by Booker. Harper, first one good. Second one, Harper, also good. Ryan Dunn will inbound the ball. He gets it into Devin Booker. Booker defended by Dylan Harper here. Oh, shakes him for a second. Harper able to recover. Doesn't matter. Book just needed a little bit of space. Got that head of steam and finishes. It goes into Mathurin. Lakers gonna need to knock down these free throws here. Mathurin, first one, butter. Second one for Mathurin is also good. All right, Suns are gonna need to pull a rabbit out of a hat here. They need a miracle. Booker to Dunn. Dunn's three is cash. All right, well, there you go. Now you're only down 3. You still got 7.1 left. Gonna have to foul again, but this time, even if the Lakers make both, you at least have a real shot. Ball goes into Harper. Harper's fouled. An inbound steal, would have been perfect there. First one from Harper is good. Second one from Harper is off. Doors open for the Suns to win this. It goes to Jalen Green. 2-second screen from the logo. Oh, that would have been insane. That would have been insane. Lakers escaped, though. Mike Moody had 37. Dylan Harper, 51 points. Just a beautiful sight. A beautiful sight. My goat, my sunshine. Dylan Harper at 51 here. Oh my gosh, we still got like a million more. What's next? Warriors versus Blazers. Oh, my Warriors. Oh, Derrick Rose, Elgin D.A. versus Cade Ja. Lowell Hamilton. Blazers start off strong here. No way this one's close too, right? No way. Oh my gosh, it looks kind of close here. Here we go again. 2:04 left. How did we have no close games last time? And then this time, every series, every game, everything's close, man. As we jump in, Clayton's at the free throw line. He'll make the first. That's going to tie it up here between Golden State and Portland. Second one from Clayton is also good. Ball goes to Derrick Rose. 100 on my wrist. 80 on my wrist. I don't think we've gotten to see any Derrick Rose gameplay at all. No Elgin Baylor right now for Golden State. He fouled out. Had 17 points and 13 assists in 39 minutes. Keaton Wagler, Clipper legend with it. He'll get the double screen from Aiden and Derrick Rose. 9 on the shot clock. Rose throwing it down to dominate, and he can get revenge on the Blazers here. Tough fadeaway jumper. No way he made that. Oh my gosh. Dominating is here, baby. Every other big man, we're good. Dominating is here. 1 point lead for the Golden State Warriors. Denny Avdia with the ball. Denny gonna look to drive it to the basket here. Good defense from the auto-generated big man with way too many tattoos. That's how it always is, bro. If you're an auto-generated player, get ready to learn tattoo sleeves, buddy. Cade knocks down the 3, and the Blazers up by 2 with a minute 24 left. Golden State will get the ball into Derrick Rose. Rose is defended by Cade Cunningham. Swings to the corner, Raja. Raja the jab. Dishes, Wagler. Trey ball is good. Keaton Wagler putting the Warriors up by 1. Some high-level shot making on display on both sides here. Both Golden State and Portland making some big-time jumpers. Denny Avdia with it. He'll drive it to the paint. The no-look pass over the head to Cade Cunningham. It'll go to Hamilton. Hamilton loses 8 and lays it in. Blazers up by 1. 56 seconds left. Man, he's having a stinky night. 27 from the field for Lowell Hamilton. That's bad. Putting up a stinker for sure. Timeout Rose. Raja will inbound. He's going to get it into Keaton Wagler. Wagler gets it right to Rose. I want to see Rose have a moment. Attack Ja. Yup. Good dish down to Aiden. Aiden will lay it in. And it's fun seeing the athletic guard matchup of Derrick Rose and Ja, although neither one of them have really done much down the stretch of this game. Rose just doing some playmaking stuff, but as far as like scoring, yeah, we haven't really seen any of that. Avdia will get the screen up top from Hamilton. Hamilton's open from 3. I don't know if that's his game, though. It'll go over to Cade Cunningham. Cade puts it on the deck, gets to the rim on Wagler, and 1. Cunningham putting the Blazers up by 3. Can put him up by a deuce as well if he knocks this one down. Wagler's fouled out. Cade knocks down the free throw. Warriors have a timeout here, 28 seconds on the clock. It'll be interesting to see if they use it. Rose crosses the timeline. Yep, there's the last timeout called. Raja will inbound the ball. It's going to go into Derrick Rose. Rose driving it on Ja, fouled. He'll shoot 2. I thought Rose was about to elevate off the floor and boom that one, but no such luck. First one from Derrick will go. He's up to 12 points. Second one from Derrick Rose is also good. We're tied with 20 seconds to go. Timeout Portland. Jaden McDaniels into Denny Avdia. Blazers can get the final shot here with the shot clock turned off. We'll get another overtime game. That's definitely something that could be in the cards here. Avdia 7 seconds now. Needs to make his move. Denny 4 seconds. Gonna bounce it out to Ja. He's wide open. Missed it though. So we got more basketball on the way. Man, I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat some lunch, but I wanted to finish up this season first. The extra period, Blazers start off strong. Are the Warriors gonna make it a little closer? Golden State, y'all got anything for... Okay, Portland just runs away with it in OT. 27 from Ja, 26 from Cade. DA had 20 and 12. Tried his best, but he's out of here. Whoa! The real hoop session. Ja Morant. Okay, we got 3 more series. Philadelphia versus Chicago. Chicago, again, they just broke the mold in this video. Didn't take any #1 overall picks, but they've been competitive like throughout this whole thing. Sixers, of course, have Hakeem, Brown, VJ, you know the team. Bulls beat the sleeves off the Sixers. 27 from Lil Boozy, 25 from Maxey. Not enough. Okay, what's next? We got Milwaukee and Cleveland, 8-seeded Cavs with Mobley and no #1 picks, trying to take down the Bucks, who do have Risa Shea, you know, the greatest #1 pick ever, traded to the Mavericks recently. It's back and forth early. Ultimately, though, Bucks are going to come out on top. 21 from Justin Jameson, Double J. Mobley tried with 26 and 12, but couldn't win it. Kyrie's on the Clippers now. He left, and Pat Ewing's on the Clippers, and they got some auto-generated dude who's a 96, Christos Titus or something like that. And then the Rockets, it's Chris Webber, it's Karl Towns, Wiggs, Reeves, Reed Shepard. Clippers were really only a 7 seed. I thought, if anything, the Rockets might have been the 7th spot, but I mean, that's a really talented Clipper team. Rockets kind of got an unfavorable matchup, I'll be honest with you. Ultimately, though, looks like Houston will come out on top. 25 from C. Webb. The first round is over. Took a while. We got Portland versus Oklahoma City. That should be a fire round 2 matchup. Houston versus LA. Lakers team was electric in Game 7 against Phoenix. Milwaukee versus Miami. Maybe Magic finally gets his hands on a ring. And then we got Chicago and the Orlando Magic. The Ben Simmons run. We wanted, I speak for everybody when I say we want to see the Ben Simmons run. No series super close so far. There you go. Milwaukee and Miami 2 apiece right now. A couple of our series just wrapped up quick in 5 games. Magic, let's see what you got. I want to see the passes, you know. Hey! 4-point game, 1:22 to go. Let's check it out. Miami with the lead right now. Chapman will inbound the ball to Jameson. Now it goes to T. Hero. Hero driving it to the basket on Grandmama. Lays it up and in. 15 or 25 points on the night for Tyler Hero. He puts the Bucks within 2. Oh, we get the Hero versus Bam showdown. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Bam Adebayo with it. He's going to drive to the basket. Layup is good. Adebayo, the floater, putting the Heat up by 4. Dude, that Tyler Hero versus Bam video I did, that was a fun one. I did that, what was that, last week? Maybe 2 weeks ago. Tyler Hero driving on Grandmama, turns, shoots, and scores. Big time bucket for Tyler Hero, putting the Bucks within 2 of Miami here. Bam Adebayo playing a little bit of point center. He'll walk it up this time. Get it to Magic, man. Yeah, that's the guy you want making the play here. Adebayo, 13 on the shot clock. Gonna try and drive on his defender. Bam, short jumper, no good. Risa Shea the rebound. 3 will give Milwaukee the lead. 2 will tie it. Z Rizzy down to Chapman. Chapman fumbling the pass. Goes to Jakushonis. Now it goes to T. Hero. The shot fake. Hero, 9 on the shot clock. Forced to pick it up. Swings to Risa Shea. 5 on the shot clock. Z Rizzy the floater. Who's the bust? Big bucket. 14 seconds left here in Game 5. Zachary Risa Shea, an unlikely hero for Milwaukee. Bamonte gets it into Grandmama Larry Johnson. Johnson, 9 seconds here. Gets the screen from Bam. It's going to go down to Magic in the post. Magic draws the double. Out to White. Over to Williams for the win. No good. Y'all saw the Magic pass, though. That was definitely a he moment, but it didn't end up resulting in an assist. We got another overtime thriller. No Mike Jack. All right, here we go. Overtime still close. Minute 31. Heat by 1. White the third gets it into Larry Johnson. Johnson will be checked here by Tyler Hero. Grandmama gets the screen from Bam Mama. What am I saying? It goes down to Magic Johnson. He's doubled, swings it out to Larry Johnson. Johnson 6 on the shot clock here. They're going to kick it out to Cody Williams. Williams is going to have to fire a tough one, and yeah, that's not going in. Rebound goes to Jamison here for Milwaukee. He gets it up to Tyler Hero. Hero to Risa Shea. 3-ball. It's good. Zachary Risa Shea. Is he about to take down Magic Johnson? Zachary Risa Shea really about to do that. Bucks up by 2. Larry Johnson will get the screen for Bam Adebayo. Johnson down to Johnson. Magic doubled. Swings. Out to Cody Williams. No good. Magic the board goes up. He's blocked but fouled. I thought he was about to lay that in and get the and one, but I'm sure he'll take the free throws. Magic has 30 on the night. Knocks down the first foul shot. Second one from Johnson also goes. So we're tied. 43.3 left. It's anybody's game in the extra time. Oh, Tyler. Bam. Somebody separate him, man. Somebody separate him. Don't let them get too close to each other. Longley will get it into Jamison. Jamison hands it over to T Hero. Hero defended by Larry Johnson here. There's the screen from Jamison. Hero fires the 3. No good. Or Chapman. I don't know who that was. The auto-generated guys. It's hard to keep up. Anyway, Williams over to Magic. Magic. This is to Bam. Larry Johnson wants it in the post. He'll draw the double. Magic. He's going to take it up the middle and slam it home. The Magic man. Put in the Miami Heat up by 2. Yeah, Larry draws the double. Easy kick to Magic. Magic makes the play for himself that time. Getting to the basket. Nice dunk. Longley into Tyler Hero. Johnson will check T Hero here. 13 on the clock. Bucks could win it with the 3-pointer or go for the tie. Make it go double OT with the 2. 5 seconds. Hero fires the 3. It's good with 4.1 left. Tyler Hero. What a huge shot. Bam Adebayo will inbound here for Miami. Bam into Magic. Magic 2 seconds. Rises up for the win. It's good. Magic Johnson. The walk-off. It's over. They win game 5. 31 from Risa Shea. 36 with 17 dimes for Magic. He's having an all-time run, averaging 36 and 11. Dude, I need to see the Magic versus Ben Simmons East Finals. Oh, Ben lost. Ben, you let me down. All right, next, we got game 6 Thunder Blazers. Blazers were down 3-1. We'll see if they can win this game 6. Push the series 7. Sure looks like that's going to be the outcome here. Yup, 33 from Denny, 30, 10, and 10 from Cade. So we'll check out game 6 of Bucks Heat. Can the Bucks win game 6, push the series 7? Or is Magic going to get up and out of here and on to the next? Looks like Magic might get on to the next. Oh, never mind. Tyler Hero and company got other plans. Minute 50 to go. Bucks by 1. Last hopping game. Absolute cinema. It was a classic. So we're back in here. By the way, feels like a good time to mention this to kind of add to the stakes of what's going on. This is going to be the final season here. All right. Ball goes into Tyler Hero. So this is the last ring. If you want your team to get a ring, they haven't won one. This is it. I feel like we can't end off with anything better, to be honest. This has just been such a good season. Hero gets the screen from Baron J. Baron J to the rim, lays it in. Bucks by 3. And also, like, this video is over 2 hours long, so, you know, there's that too. Magic Johnson with the ball. Jaku Jonas defending. Johnson goes behind the back, goes to the spin, swings it over to Hardy. Magic says, hey, give me that thing back. Johnson will get the screen. Big fella rolls to the rim. 8 on the shot clock. Magic draws the double team. Out to Cody Williams. 3 on the shot clock. Williams gonna have to fire some nonsense. Yeah, that's just a bad shot. I don't care what anybody says. That was a bad shot. Longley to Tyler Hero. Hero defended by Larry Johnson here. Drives it to the rim. Oh my goodness, what a finish. It's personal for Tyler Hero. He is dialed in for sure. Magic Johnson with it. He's gonna take it right up the middle. He had the layup if he wanted it. Could have blown right by Jaku Jonas. They're doubling Magic. Magic will come get it back at the top of the key. The spin move. Double teamed again. Out to Hardy. Over to Williams. He's got a good look from the corner. Cody Williams can't hit. Cody Williams hasn't done a thing. Straight cardio. I'm gonna be honest. If the Bucks make both of these, I think we're going 7. Jaku Jonas first free throw is good. Second one. That's it. 24 and 14 from Magic. 22 and 10 from Larry Johnson. And that'll go 7. And we also had this game 7 between Portland and Oklahoma City. Portland off to a hot start early. Or sorry, OKC off to a hot start. Portland though lurking. OKC has a nice fourth. Ends up winning by 21. 25 from the Shack Attack. 27 to 12 from Hamilton. Not enough. Now game 7, Miami, Milwaukee. These past couple games have been incredible. So I'm expecting game 7 to be fire. It's close. Bucks get a lead. Milwaukee might have it. I think Milwaukee's got it. Yeah, they win. They were in control. 30 apiece from Risache and Jameson. Double J, Justin Jameson drops 30 in 22 minutes. That's crazy. Chapman had 22 and 12. Hero with 15. 34, 9 and 10 for Magic. What a run it was for Magic. Averaged 35, 7 and 12. Hit that game-winning buzzer beater, but it wasn't enough. So now we got the Bulls and the Bucks out east. Man, whoever comes out the east is about to get belt from who comes out of the west. Bronny is the starting PG for the Rockets. We love basketball, baby. Both series 2 apiece after 4 games. Let's get it. We'll start with Bulls-Bucks, game 5. Bulls have a decent lead here. And yeah, they were pretty much in control the whole way. They win it. 37 from Hero, not enough. As the Bulls, just a team effort. A lot of scoring from a lot of guys. Rockets versus Thunder, game 5. Thunder have kind of been holding on to a couple-point lead throughout a lot of it. Then they extend that later on to win this one. 26 from John Carson. I thought that was Jace Carson, bro. 26 from Shaq. 24 and 17 from Shea. Bulls will be trying to eliminate the Bucks as we head back east for game 6. Milwaukee, though, they were down 3-2 to Magic and the Heat, and then they win the next 2, win the series, so I wouldn't put it past them to do something similar here. The Bulls win it. 25 from Caleb Wilson, 22 from Demon. Game 6, Rockets versus Thunder. We'll see if H-Town can push this series 7. I mean, they got Bronny James, so, you know, advantage Houston. They have Bronny. It actually is going 7. 23 from Delano Francis, 22 from Cat. Shea had 26 and 10. So will the Rockets be able to get to the finals? H-Town fans, y'all will be taking down a very talented OKC squad. Looks like this could be close late. Nah, the Rockets got it. Houston! Finals bound. 25 and 15 from Shea, not enough. C Webb, 34 and 16. He wins the West MVP. We taking on the Bulls, who didn't draft any #1 picks. They broke the mold of the video. Y'all got to give them belt. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I think whoever came out of the East is about to get destroyed by the Western winner. Bulls are up 2-0. Rockets will take game 3. What? Rockets take game 5 after being down 3-1. No way the Rockets can't come back from down 3-1. They shouldn't have been down 3-1 in the first place to this team, man. What are we talking about? Are the Bulls really about to do this? Yes. Your answer is yes. The Bulls won. Didn't draft any #1 picks. You know what? Sure, man. Sure. Shout out to Caleb Wilson. 25 from Cam Boozer. That'll do it. If you enjoyed and you made it to the end, Cam Boozer, Finals MVP. If you enjoyed and you made it to the end, comment #1 picks. Golly, this was a long video. I'm about to eat some grub. I'm starving. Like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.